Intro time.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
Oh, yeah, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. As always, the group of friends, gamers, and your hosts are here today. Algie857. The 20 Stallion.
Sticks, Turbo 857,
And your boy Big Chalk, what up?
Oh, yeah.
and a very special guest we have tonight returning to the podcast is a fellow YouTuber, very, very highly passionate gamer, avid video game collector, especially when it comes to those GameCube games. Absolutely. Please welcome, once again, on our podcast, loud round of applause for the enemy of the Three Little Pigs. Retro Three Little Pigs. Retro!
You all right over there?
Whoa!
All right. There we go.
Big shout out to Retro Wolf. Welcome back to the show.
Yes.
Awesome intro, dude. Awesome intro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very badass.
Oh, yeah.
Three Little Pigs, really?
Yeah, man.
I was like, where's he going with this?
The fuck
Where's
was
he going?
that, dude?
Shout out
Hey,
to
you
everybody in the
guys-
chat.
Wolf, Three Little Pigs. Come on, you know how it is.
Yes, we get it.
You remember that show?
Cheers.
No, we don't.
Guys,
Jesus.
What's good, everybody in the chat? Thank you so much for joining us today.
We got
That's
Mr.
right,
Mass
this
Produce in the
Epic
chat.
moment.
retro gaming pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
What up, what up, what up?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, everybody?
Hell yeah.
We fired up, we're drunk.
Cheers.
No, I'm just kidding, we're not drunk.
We're steady getting there, though.
Yeah.
I'm a little buzzed.
Dude, you
If
had
I
like
drink
3
this,
sips,
I'm going to be
dude.
buzzed.
It's a little
Oh,
thing, yeah,
especially with what you're drinking.
World
the
Bizarre.
How
Oh, yeah.
bizarre. How bizarre.
D12, the business.
Nope.
D12.
Every time, both of y'all. Stop it.
He said both y'all.
Both of y'all.
Oh, boy.
Hell yes.
Anyway, let's start off with the games we've been playing, y'all. Let's get on in.
Have we been playing any? Oh, I mean, we were busy this week.
Oh, we played. We played
Play
games.
some games?
I-
played-
yeah,
I
we
played
played,
those.
we played quite a few, but we're going to start with our guests. Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, cool. So I have been on a little bit of a PS4, PS5 kick here lately. So recently I played through and beat Ghostwire Tokyo. That was a pretty badass game. I enjoyed it. It's like a solid 7 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
You know, yeah, it was a pretty good game. So I played through that. And then after that, I played Metro Exodus. And I don't know if you guys have ever played Metro Exodus on the PS5. That
started.
game is fucking amazing.
Really?
That's like one of the best games that I've played in the last couple of years. Easy 9 out of 10 for me. Easy.
Nice.
Incredible game.
Like the
Incredible.
Had spider webs in it. I got scared. Stop playing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. There are spider webs in it. Yeah. There are, yeah.
It looks nice.
Yeah, that's an awesome game. Awesome game.
Sticks
But
as well.
right now, what I'm currently playing is Biomutant, which is a game that came out, I believe, last year or the year before that. Kind of flew under the radar. Got a little bit of hate. Got beat down a little bit in the reviews, which I feel like was a little bit unfairly because I'm enjoying the game. I'm really having fun with it.
Biomutant?
Is that a strategy game? Didn't you play that?
It is it's an open world action adventure game.
Oh.
Think something similar to like a Breath of the Wild.
Really?
It's this post-apocalyptic world.
I know
He
what it
plays
is.
a little animal. Yeah.
know
It's
what it is.
a cool game, dude. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's got some technical issues. It's got some graphical issues, some performance issues. But I'm willing to overlook those things because I'm having a blast playing the game. I'm enjoying the combat. I'm enjoying the exploration, the gameplay. Yeah, man, I think it's a pretty cool game. I think it's going to be one of those games that years from now, when we look back on the PS4 and you got a bunch of YouTubers making PS4 hidden gems videos,
Right.
I think that's going to be a game that ends up on those videos and people rediscover it.
Interesting.
I remember it. It got a budget. It had some advertising going.
Mhm.
But nobody talks about it.
And well, when it came out, it seemed like they were a little over their heads. Like the developers made something that was too big for their own good.
Too
And
ambitious. Yeah.
Everybody wanted them to make it smaller and work on things better instead of making it such a large game and not focusing on anything. It was just such a large vision.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yep.
the updates. I mean, I haven't played it since I've heard
I mean,
about
it's still got some problems. I mean, I'm not going to lie. The game definitely has some problems. But again, it's one of those things where me personally, dude, when I'm playing a game, if I'm having fun with the game, if I'm being entertained, if I'm enjoying myself, I'm willing to overlook some little issues that a lot of people can nitpick about. I'm willing to overlook those things if I'm ultimately having fun with the game. And that's kind of the case here.
It seemed like something that Ubisoft games does with their usual big titles.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear God.
Hey, look, dude, I'm enjoying this game better than most of the Ubisoft games. So
Gameplay is king.
Yeah,
Yep.
I have my gripes with Ubisoft. But we're gonna
Don't
get
we
into
all? Don't we all?
we're gonna talk more about that later when we do the news. But yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna. You can.
no, I have.
All right. Is that all you've been playing?
yeah, I mean, I've been playing Fortnite here and there with my nephew Devin and with Eric and Jared from Retro Gaming Pandemic. We've been playing no build mode on Fortnite and having a blast with that. That's
Nice.
Okay.
Fortnite gets a lot of hate, but that game's fucking fun, man. It's just fun.
I've
It's
heard
just a
no build
fun
mode is pretty
time,
good,
man.
though.
It's the best way to play, in my opinion. I hated the building.
Yeah,
That's what turned me off of Fortnite was the
that turned me
building.
off.
I
So
might have
yeah.
to jump into no build mode.
Dude, I'm surprised
Yeah,
it took
dude.
so
Yeah,
long.
the building turned
Yeah.
me off about it.
It
I
took
was like,
so
ah,
long.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah, I'm
it.
like, I just want to shoot people. I don't want to build a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, in this mode, and in this mode, that's all you do, dude. You just get weapons and shoot people. You don't have to worry about building. Yeah, it's great, man.
I gotta try it.
pretty
Man.
cool.
Gotta try it.
And you could be Mike Lowry from Bad Boys.
Can you still? I don't know if you still can.
I'm not buying that DLC though.
Oh.
Can you pick all? Can you pick all the characters that they've added, like, or is it just licensed and they disappear after a while? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can if you bought them, they're yours forever.
Oh, but they do go away.
They do go away. Yeah.
Oh,
So
damn,
there's
so
no more Mike Lowry.
No
more Mike Lowry.
No.
Yeah.
After that slap.
Yeah, my
No,
nephew
Mike
was
Lowry
actually.
didn't get slapped. Mike Lowry didn't
They
get
should have had
slapped,
Chris
yeah.
Rock in there.
Yeah, my nephew was actually telling me that some people sell their Fortnite accounts for a large amount of money because they have skins on there that you can't get anymore.
Oh,
People will actually buy them.
I didn't
Yeah.
even think of that.
Well, they had
Yeah.
everyone.
Jeez.
Everyone from Marvel, everyone from like
Yeah.
they had aliens. They had like everything. Did they have Superman? They
Yep.
didn't have DC though. Did
No,
they have,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
had
the-
Batman. They had Batman.
they have
I think
Batman versus
Harley.
Wolverine? Get the hell out of
They
here.
had Joker
With
I
guns.
think.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
New Weekend with guns. They had, what, Guile and Cammy, I think. So many things, man.
Had
So
John
many
Wayne.
things. It's ridiculous.
Was
They had us.
Neo?
I
from the
forgot they
Matrix?
announced us in there. I missed the announcement of Level 857.
It was
Well,
time. It was
Mark
time.
Knight-
It was
It
time.
was time, like
It was
5
up there for
seconds.
like 5 seconds. Everyone missed it. I swear.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
Somebody's got us in there.
That's hilarious.
Oh wow!
boy.
Wait, get the hell out of here! Samsung Galaxy skin is worth or was worth 1,000. Dude, I have that skin. I have that skin. I'm selling it today.
Damn.
I'm selling it today.
Sell it today.
I
Then
don't
buy
use
yourself a
that.
PS5 and then sell that.
Nah,
Dude, I turned it on.
He trolling you. He trolling you.
Some-
No, I know. I turned it on. I was the purple star man. I was like, get the fuck, what is this? That's crazy.
Jeez.
Somebody really wanted that skin, man.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I will sell it tomorrow. if it's worth $1,000, I don't need that Samsung account. Fuck, it's gone. It's gone.
Yep.
How'd you get that one anyway?
I bought the phone. It was like 2 years ago.
Oh.
When you get the phone, you had it.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it was like $1,000 skin for real.
You took a break from Elden Ring?
There's no break.
Yeah, I'm like right at the end of the game, man. I mean, I could literally load it up and finish it up in about 5 hours, but yeah, I just wanted to take a little break from it and play through some other games because I had already put over 100 hours into it. I'm like, you know what? I'm right at the end. I'll beat it, but I want to play some other shit. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Is
I
that-
think after I finish Biomutant, I'm going to go ahead and finish it up.
That game did not get. I had to beat that game before I touched anything else. It
Yeah.
literally took up 100 and about 150 hours,
Yeah,
and I got through it. And I felt good about getting through it because
Mhm.
I didn't want to be tethered to. I mean, listen, I would play it even more, but I didn't want to be
Oh, yeah.
tethered to it after I beat it. I was like, all right, time to move on.
Yeah,
Definitely want to. If I played through again with another character, that would be pretty dope. And they have the co-op, the fake co-op mode where you can actually play
Mhm.
co-op. And I did want to try that out with some boys that some of my friends. And what, 4 players? I think I gotta get.
yeah,
You do 4?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or in Elden, huh?
Up to 4. I mean, I usually see like 3, but I think you could do up to 4.
Just
I
like
definitely
think
did
so.
2. I definitely did 2. But if you ever start playing it, we can do the fake co-op,
I'm gonna do it eventually.
which is it's a fake co-op.
Fake
It's a
co-op.
Wolf, is Elden Ring better than Breath of the Wild to you?
yes,
Wow.
Easily.
Easily.
No
Easily.
hesitation.
Wow.
no contest.
exactly
No,
what I
not even
said.
close. Not even close.
No,
And look, dude, that's something I never thought I would say.
Wow.
I never thought I would say that. But the way I look at it is this, man. Breath of the Wild came out in 2017.
Mhm.
It set the bar for open world games.
Yeah.
Right? It set a new standard for open world games.
Mhm.
So Elden Ring came out 5 years later.
Mhm.
They had plenty of time to take that bar Breath of the Wild set and elevate it even higher.
Wow.
So it's not that I'm taking a shot at Breath of the Wild, but it's been 5 years. So another game came along and was like, I'm going to take the formula that you set and make it even better. And that's what they did, in my opinion.
So it's like a Symphony of the Night. What Symphony of the Night did for their Metroidvanias.
Pound and a half.
Yeah, man.
That makes
Yep.
the bar high and then
Yep.
take
No.
that. That's what always happens with games.
Yep.
No.
But it's
Now-
good to hear from someone who actually played both.
Yeah. Now Breath of the Wild.
I played I
Now-
played it.
See, you made him choke, man.
You played an hour and a half. Played an hour and a half of the game. It doesn't count.
Dude, that wasn't an hour and a half. I was lost
So,
for it like 2 days.
I have a theory. So Nintendo delayed Breath of the Wild 2, right?
Yeah.
Again. I think they delayed Breath of the Wild 2 because Elden Ring came out and they were like, fuck.
I'm going to agree with you
Same.
100%.
So too.
I agree with
Yeah.
you 100%, and I said this
It's
too.
possible.
I think so.
They-
I think so too.
They want that game of the year shit.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
everyone
Oh,
went
yeah.
crazy for Elden Ring on everyone's channel.
Yeah.
They're like, this game is fucking epic, and they're
They
like,
said, let Eldon take it this year.
they're
We
like,
got next year.
chill. Let us just delay it a little bit.
Yeah.
and then we'll take next
Yep.
year. There's no Elden Ring 2 coming out.
You know who's mad about it though? The developers of Horizon. Once again.
Oh yeah, they're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
get
yeah.
snubbed.
Once again.
Every
Oh,
time.
yeah.
And I heard the game is
Yep.
amazing, but they're gonna get snubbed.
It
They
is.
get killed every time.
Horizon is fire.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Dude,
Oh,
every time they come out, they get destroyed by
Why is
something
it
else.
bad timing with that?
It's either
that game?
Zelda or Elden Ring they lose to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
I would have pushed that back 2 years.
like, stop making games in the same year as me. Now,
gonna
we
be-
we
It's gonna
got
be Ragnarok.
we got Harish and Bizarre in the chat. They think Breath of the Wild's better than Elden Ring. I can't wait to play Elden Ring and see for myself.
Yeah. I'd
But,
like to
but
hear
you have a couple of games before that, like Nier and Astral
Yeah.
Chain, so
Yeah,
I don't want to hear anything.
it. Well,
all
he
the
didn't
other
play
games.
Nier. He didn't play Nier before they took it off of Xbox, so he's stuck on that.
Yeah,
now.
Nier is
Oh.
very far away from me right now.
Yeah,
Coming to the
exactly.
Switch.
It's
Dude.
on,
Coming to the Switch.
it's on PlayStation.
It won't be
uh,
60 frames on the Switch, so I'm going to play it on the
Oh
Xbox.
my god.
It's on PS Plus Extra and also on PS.
He doesn't
Plus
wanna start it over.
I don't want to start it over. I got real
Premium.
far. I got real
Listen,
far in the Xbox.
Use my save, start on the level you're at.
Yo, let them know, World of Bizarre, Astral Chain. Astral
Yeah.
Chain.
You knew it was gonna why bizarre.
Bizarre loves Elsa.
Why'd you bring it up? You know it was gonna happen anyway. You didn't have to say it.
Until everyone here has played the game, I'm gonna keep preaching.
Well, this is the thing. I want to go on the
Are you
Astral
the last
Chain.
one to play it?
Yeah.
It's
Shay
my
even
it's
played
my
it.
next game to play. The problem is I was trying to beat freaking Bloodstained. I know I was about to kill the boss. There's a problem with my Switch reading my SD card. It keeps erroring out, and I thought it was Bloodstained. It's not.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
It keeps
All right.
erroring out. Yeah.
So just keep playing
Uh,
Astral Chain.
Just use the internal memory. Stop.
Stallion, what have you been playing, bro?
What have I been playing? Since we haven't done the podcast in like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that means I beat
Yeah.
I beat Triangle Strategy, the Golden Path.
Yes.
Got that done. Sick game. It's in the top 10.
How'd you like those last two characters you got, huh?
Oh yes, that made everything better. It made everything better because I had little complaints and I said, okay.
Oh, what am I missing with these last two characters? This sounds intriguing.
There's some things.
Oh, yeah.
There's some things.
Spoiler,
Yeah.
Spoil the last two characters.
No, I'm not gonna spoil the last.
Wolf
two
is asking for it. He wants to know about these characters.
Just do the
There's
gold.
more than him. Just listen.
Yeah, a lot of people listen to that. But all I gotta say, the two coolest characters in the entire game are playable. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nice.
That's a good hint. That's actually a good hint.
But,
Okay, I'm with you.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that game is it's in the top 10. It's there.
It's in the top 10, yeah,
It's
for
in
sure.
the top 10.
And it's
agree.
the game that fought for your honor. To
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
'Cause you didn't even want to touch it.
Yep. I want to get the developers on the podcast because I would love to see if they could hold a straight face and deny the fact that they took things from Shining Force 3. They took so much shit.
Well, you think they'd have
You
to?
noticed it.
Dude,
That's
they-
why I wanted you to
I
play it. I was
see
like,
it.
I see some Shining Force 3
gotta be
influence in this.
It's got to be
They had
influenced by
great.
it.
There's great ideas in that game. So
Yeah.
many great ideas. The execution's dope. Story's dope. Still have a problem with the main character's voice. He sounds like a dickhead sometimes.
What's wrong with my voice?
Yeah. You could there's
It's
like
not bad.
you could see like
Oh, it is.
the ones who are like really good because there's really good voice actors mixed in there,
Yeah.
and there's ones who are like pretty. Who's the one who's very bad? Rudolph, the archer. He's awful. He's
Oh
atrocious.
yeah, man.
I love his character because he
pretty
looks
bad.
cool and he's actually very dope, but his
Yeah.
voice acting is so bad.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
That is
so
it-
fucking
Yeah.
terrible.
I'll give you that.
I'm like,
Everybody recognizes like,
I'm
yeah.
like, can we get this guy
give him that.
off? Can he just stop talking? He's
Yeah.
reading.
Yeah.
But
Frederica's pretty good.
She's good. Frederica's pretty good. She gets
Yeah.
better as the game goes on. Roland's actually very
He's
good.
good too.
Yeah.
A couple other ones are very good. I
They
love
probably
the
take
Dawn Spear. He cracks me up. He cracks me up. Dawn Spear cracks me up.
They probably recorded the main guy's voice first before they knew it was gonna be like a big budget. And it's
Right.
like, just get him out the way.
His character design's dope. Everyone's character design is dope, but he sounds like a turd sometimes.
Yeah.
I never had an issue with the voice, man.
Yeah, I didn't
never
have
had
an
one
issue
either,
with
right?
Sarah. No,
Really?
I didn't have.
I never
If
had
that was Symbiote from Shining Force 3, would you have a problem?
It was better than his voice actor for the game.
No. Well, that's because he said "ta." That's it. That's it. He didn't. It wasn't. There was no lines. He didn't-
Rain, not rain.
Yeah,
He said, Rain, thunder, rise,
Yeah, that's-
rise, Phoenix.
Yeah.
I mean, that's terrible.
that was terrible.
I
voice
mean,
That's known for a bad voice actor.
Yeah,
So they
that-
probably put it in there for the hell of it.
But it was good. It was very really. I can't rate it under 8. I'm thinking 8.
yeah, it's, at least it's an 8.
Yeah.
I probably would.
Yep.
do around
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Even
Somewhere
characters you didn't like, you started liking.
Yo, they grew on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
grew on me. I'm like, wow.
Because they got good mechanics.
I'm like, get this stupid chick with the ball and the thing. I'm like, oh, the decoy is pretty dope. I was like, yo, let me set that decoy
Yeah.
up there, and then it explodes and it kills them. I said, well, that's
What's
kinda
her name?
dope.
Is it Rosalina or something? What's her name?
Piccoletta.
Piccoletta?
Yeah, something weird
She's
like
like
that.
the
yeah.
juggling. She's got the balls, right? Okay, so
She
it's
doesn't
like,
have balls, but
She
she
got the
throws the
balls.
balls. She throws the ball at people. She doesn't have the balls. She's
I mean,
actually-
it
she's
is
a- she's a-
2022.
She's a girl.
decoy is a crazy technique, though.
oh boy.
But yeah, they have a lot of quirky characters. I hate the merchant though. I fucking hate him. I fucking can't. I
Which
hate him.
what was his thing? I don't remember him.
He has a whip, and he
I'll tell
Oh
you-
yeah, fuck that guy. He
I'll
sucked,
I'll
dude.
tell you what his thing is. You throw him in the front so he gets killed.
Right.
That's what you do.
He's a decoy.
Yeah.
I can't.
his
stand
ultimate move. He throws like four grand out. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm never unlocking that. I'm like,
Yeah.
$4,000. Did they all leave? Did the people just rob you and run?
it's supposed to hurt the enemies or something like that. But I was just like, I'm not losing $4,000. It's not like you get that much money.
Like Setzer from
him.
Kinda.
No, Fetzer was cool though. He
Kinda.
had Gambit like cards and shit. This dude was fucking. Oh, was his
Like,
name
didn't he-
Lionel or something?
Did he throw out
Lionel,
money?
yeah.
Though?
I think it's-
What?
Didn't he throw out money though?
There's something. I think
In
he
Final
does something
Fantasy, I
like
think he
that.
threw out money.
Yeah.
Setzer?
Yeah.
Setzer. He threw out cards, darts.
Well, there was a
Dice.
thing where he throws money
he
though.
threw money
Yeah, I
out.
think he threw money also.
Yeah, so he probably got it. From
But the
him.
dude, the merchant guy, his name's Lionel. He always talks in third person. Lionel, should we do this? You can't impede progress. I want to kill him when he says that. I fucking hate that shit. When he
Yeah.
fucking like does something, you can't impede progress. I'm like, kill this
That's
guy.
not something you say
Fucking
in a battle.
Kill him. Kill him now. I can't stand him.
Play anything else?
Other than that, I played today. I played Soldiers. I played a nice 3 hours of Soldiers for the Switch.
What is that?
It's a pretty dope. It's like a Metroidvania game. Has some pretty
Really?
dope combos. You could pick like an archer, a swordsman, or a magician. Do
Or-
yourself a favor if you play it. Switch the control from analog to the D-pad.
Yeah.
Okay.
because
Oh, you can't switch it.
I was
you
watching
can
him.
switch it. I didn't think so, but
I was
he
watching him
mentioned
play it. I was like, you can't
it.
change the controls and the options.
It's so sensitive that like you could be going right and you'll be ducking.
Yeah.
So I was having a lot of issues on bosses because the bosses are fucking tough.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah, yeah.
really, really tough bosses.
You can't play 2D
So like
platformer with
yeah, so I'm
analog.
like, but the problem is when you switch it to the from the D-pad to back and forth, that means the analog now is going to be picking items, and it's so sensitive.
That'd be on point. Yeah.
And if you hit up on the analog, you're using the item. You hit down to select it, so you got to be very careful.
Oh,
with that.
jeez.
Yeah, so it could be a problem.
What was it called again?
Soldiers, but spelled Soul.
Okay, that's why I couldn't
It
find
was
it.
it was a Kickstarter, and you could see some errors here and there. The loading time is my hugest complaint about that game.
It was a minute.
That looks badass.
If it was a minute, I'd be happy.
It's longer. Damn.
All I gotta say is don't die on the boss.
Updates needed.
Yes.
Updates needed.
It might be just a Switch version
Music's
'Cause it
good.
could-
Yeah, it could be a Switch
because
version.
it's out on
Switch
PS4.
usually has
and-
problems with that shit.
yeah,
But,
Also on PS5, then it should be like just
I
on the
mean,
hard
yeah.
drive.
yeah, it's available. On
It is
everything
a
else.
dope game though. It's really, really dope combat, good music, but the boss battles, you'll be pissed. But other than that, I was playing Astalon. Played like a quick 40 minutes of that today. And
Astalon.
yeah, Astalon.
Your ass still on.
Is your ass?
You're
still
right.
on?
It's the-
Right, they're long.
And that's like a
Whoa,
like a,
whoa now.
it looks
What was
like
that?
a-
I'm gonna get you sucker. When she took her ass.
Yeah,
off?
right.
Oh yeah.
So-
Is her ass still on?
It's real.
But that game is dope. That's like an NES type game where you use either warrior. You actually use all three of them: a warrior, a magician, an archer, and it's dope. Really, really cool game.
What up, Lord?
Looks badass.
But other than that, I think that's all I'm playing.
Now going back to
definitely-
Soldier and the soundtrack, there was no tracks by Destiny
No,
Child.
no,
No Destiny
But
Child.
No,
that is all I'm
Nor
playing.
Soldier Boy. No.
What do you play now?
Actually, I'll go start with the co-op game that we played for Tactical Tuesday last night. The Swords of Ditto. I played with the 26th Stallion.
I forgot. Why did that feel like a dream?
Because it was a quick playthrough. We played for like an hour and a half. And
Well, I've been drinking too much. That's probably what it is.
well, that's probably
To beat the game.
cause
Hour
of
and a
that.
half?
Too. No, we got pretty damn far, I have to say. But I don't know how long the game is though.
It's deceiving because it's like you need to be on level 6 to fight the main bad guy, but
Right.
it's like there's like a wanted poster with this fucking dude with a chainsaw, and his level's 19. So I'm like,
Right.
No, he's not stronger than the boss in the
Yeah.
game. So I don't know how long the game is.
So I guess that's the first boss. I'm assuming.
Probably.
He would have to be.
But I thoroughly enjoyed the animation. It's like it's a hand drawn animation, but it's like
It's like a
cartoony.
Zelda type game, no?
very Zelda.
Yeah, it's a dungeon crawling
Overhead.
overhead. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. It's really cool though, man. It took a little getting used to the like the mechanics and stuff like that, and I like the well, I know you don't like puzzles, but like the dungeon puzzles and stuff are pretty cool.
They're right on the line of me being like, fuck this.
yeah.
When
Well,
it's on the line.
You solved the first puzzle by accident,
Yeah.
completely by accident.
I was
You're
like, yeah,
like,
throw
oh.
this over here. Oh, shit, it opened?
Nice.
But it has that old school Link to the Past feeling
Aesthetic.
With a Scott Pilgrim
Yeah.
type feel to it.
because of the animation. It's
Animation,
so crazy.
Under the
music,
indies.
and the and the quirkiness of like the shops and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty cool. But
And
but I think we played the mode that isn't, because I think it's like a roguelite. Like when you die,
Right.
you have to you go back to a creative player
Right.
and you have to
It's
Make
random.
somebody
make
new.
another character.
You
and,
wake up as a
and your
different
old
character.
gets a tombstone
Wow.
or whatever. So we picked like the regular normal.
Normal.
Yeah.
And so when we die, we come back as the same character.
which
so
I-
with all of our stats. So
which
said,
I like.
Good.
I
is
like
good.
that.
Yeah.
That should be an
Yeah,
option.
because I would
That's
never
good.
play it again.
More games need to do this. It's if you like roguelike games,
That's
they
like
should
that.
have that feature. If you don't, if you want a regular game, they should keep it like that.
Probably
Like,
would
I like-
sell more.
That's
Yeah.
like that game.
They had-
That's like that game. That's like Ghouls and Ghosts. When you die, you see a tombstone, you get a new character.
Yeah.
I forget what it is. That game
Is it Rogue Legacy?
Yes,
Or-
yes.
Yeah.
That game is tough.
Yeah.
It is. I love that game.
But speaking of tough games, they just released
Nice
a
segue.
update for Dead Cells.
You love this game.
Oh,
And it's an
shit.
accessibility update for people that are having trouble, which I don't like roguelike games. I'm not all of them. There are exceptions, but
Easy mode.
this one,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
right.
what sticks one.
Well,
Damn.
well, this one is like completely like everything is randomly generated. Everything from your weapons,
Mhm.
everything that you get, the stages, the enemies, everything. It's all procedurally generated. So when you die, you literally start the whole thing all over again. So, and everything about this game I love, except for that fact, because you get so far and you die, you have to start all the way from the beginning. There's
Well,
no sense
2
of
years ago.
Yeah.
So now they
But
finally.
there's-
There's no sense of at least when I play.
Well, no, there's progression in the game.
there is, but
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
don't feel it though. It's tough because
Eh,
you get
I-
what is it? You get the what is it? The vine, whatever thing that. You,
no, I
you
mean,
keep-
yeah, you get abilities that
Right.
enable you to go to other areas, but you also unlock new weapons, new gear that you can find. You
Right.
also there's stats you can increase with that one merchant.
Right.
So there is progression. It's just like a very slow progression. But the progression of that game, in my opinion, is learning the patterns
Yeah.
and getting to where you can just blaze through it, man. And when
Yeah.
you get to that point, God, it feels so good.
Oh, the game is
It feels
great.
so good.
I didn't
Yeah.
have a problem with the gameplay. Everything
Yeah.
about it I loved, except for that fact.
and they fixed it.
Gotcha.
Roguelikes
that.
are not my thing. But I like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they added this new update, which
Easy mode.
not an easy mode.
That's
Just
what
when
they
you
do.
die, you go to the last
Easy
checkpoint.
mode.
That's
And
it.
roguelike.
Okay.
That's the roguelike.
That's
easy
pretty.
mode.
That's pretty
it.
cool. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. You don't start from the freaking beginning of the game. You start where the last checkpoint was,
Mhm.
which is the beginning of the
I
map.
love checkpoints.
I think after a year of
And that's
a roguelike, they should always add
They
it.
should do that.
They
Yeah.
should
they
always
should
add it.
To bring the
definitely.
people that didn't
Exactly.
buy it because
Yeah,
of that. That's
I
a
didn't.
smart thing
I
to do.
didn't. I didn't. There's a whole generation of people that grew up playing roguelikes and they like that stuff because they're
Mhm.
used to it. But our generation did not grow up with
What
that.
was the
and it's
first
like,
roguelike?
It's tough.
What was the first one?
I don't know.
Probably from PC.
I feel like Gungeon.
man, that was the first one.
The Gungeon
That
was the first one.
I'm gonna Google it. Let's see what the almighty Google says.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Better yet,
First,
X Siri. No. Siri would be like,
But
oh,
anyways,
It's a roguelike.
Siri.
But this is a good update though that for Dead Cells. So I recommend if you're like
Why
me.
Why'd you say Ultima for PC or some shit?
Oh,
The first roguelike is literally called roguelike, and it came out in it's called Rogue. It's called Rogue. It came out in 1980 on the
80?
came out on the Apple II in 1980.
Bottom Mercy.
Rogue.
Well, that makes sense that they would call it
Roguelike.
roguelike.
Yep.
That
That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Metroid-like.
kind of like Souls-like. You know,
That's
it's like
a Jeopardy question.
Yeah.
First roguelike was a game called Rogue. It's funny.
We're gonna listen down the road. We might ask that for a game code. So,
Yeah, right.
write
Yeah.
that down, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the first rogue
And you could bullshit answers. say
It's in the
rogue.
title.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
bro.
you go. I got it.
She was
Wow.
also an X-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought it
And
had to
was
do.
also an X-Men.
Yeah.
What?
X-Woman.
Wolverine? No, you idiot.
Wolverine. Somebody will get it wrong.
Gambit.
What else?
So
you
no.
been playing?
No, the last thing I played, I actually completed finally. I played it for Tactical Tuesday last week, and that was the Talos Principle, which is
Oh, how is that,
an
dude?
open world. It is freaking awesome, man. It's an awesome
Yeah.
game. Tough, but awesome. The puzzles. It's a 3D. It can be first person, but there's an option where you could change it to third person for people that don't
Okay.
like first person.
Mhm.
And
I like all these modes.
and it plays good. It's weird because it's like you get a main story. There's the creator, who's basically like God, which you're playing as an AI robot that's trying to figure out how to get from point A to point B. So you're
Your
going
name
through
is
all these.
Hal.
No, your name is not Hal.
He derailed the man hard with that.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for
Boy,
that.
that's the AI that
Yeah,
takes
yeah.
over the world.
All right. Way to date yourself, by the way.
Damn.
War
Yeah.
games.
You could have said. Yeah.
Wait, does everything work right now with the podcast? Everything's cool?
What do
Because
you
the
mean,
media glitches in the chat. And usually when he's in the chat, everything goes wrong.
Actually, that's true.
no, everything's
Oh,
good.
okay.
Everything's good.
Yeah, you're right.
So far, so good.
We haven't glitched out yet.
Shout out to Phasmopolitan that we met at Too Many Games over the
Oh,
weekend.
hey.
What's going on, man?
Good.
What's going on?
What's going on,
Yeah.
fast?
Good.
And shout out to Joel.
Joel in the chat
Of
trying
course,
to
of
mess
course.
things up.
Yep. Just wait.
Joel and Phasmo.
Just
What's
wait.
going on?
But as far as the Talos Principle, I do recommend it. It's an open world puzzle game, if that makes any
Nice.
sense. The story is very, very intricate. It's one of those games where you have, it's a very philosophical. Like, what does it mean to be
I didn't say
human?
that. I said philosophical.
Philosophy.
Wow.
Philosophy.
Philosophy. You made that up. Yo, last call for you, bro.
He is done. He is so done.
You are not
I
drinking
was
anymore,
gonna act
bro.
like I said that right.
I didn't even hear you say that.
Like,
I like
what
that.
did he say?
Philosophical.
The mic didn't pick it up.
Philosophical.
Philosophical.
That's what you meant to say. But anyway,
The mic didn't pick it up.
what I like about the game is if you're like if you like the narrative, if you like narrative driven games, you can get that in this game by reading these you go to this computer terminals and they give you like questionnaires and like other stories and you find these like audio, not tapes but audio logs or whatever that
That.
tell you stories of other people in time and questions and really, really interesting philosophical
Philosophical.
questions and stuff of what it means to be human and you know it was an odd and the ending of the game was definitely worth it. The last
Nice.
puzzle was tough as shit,
Nice.
but it was definitely worth it.
Nice.
So is it like similar to as far as like the puzzles go? Are they like physics based puzzles, kind of like
Yes.
Portal, or
It's
yeah.
like if you like Portal, especially Portal 2, you'll like
Nah,
Yeah.
chill. son.
Chuck
Good
hates
on that.
Portal.
Good
Chuck
on
hates
that.
Portal.
Most people like Portal. Most people.
You know what?
Yeah.
When we first started playing it and the puzzles were like challenging and not mind numbing.
Well, the ending was freaking insane. But that's how the
Exactly.
puzzle is in this one too. Like the
You're
ending, I
not,
was
you're
like,
not getting it for Switch then.
Nah, hell no. Hell no.
Just announced it, man.
but I do recommend it though. You would,
Okay.
if you like Portal, if you like games
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, it plays
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But it's
Sweet.
it's really good. Another one I recommend playing, if you like that, is Turing Test. Is another.
Oh
Portal
yeah,
like
yeah,
game.
yeah.
That's an awesome.
What was the one that came out that is in first person and it's very fucking trippy, dude? There's like a narrator narrating you the whole time, and you, fuck, what was it?
Like 2 weeks.
You know what I'm talking about, man?
The Stanley Parable.
The Stanley, dude, I
Yes.
love that game,
That
dude.
game
That
is
game
weird
is
as shit.
man,
It's
it
fucking
is,
crazy.
dude.
There's
It
still
is.
so much you didn't see in that. game.
Yo,
Yeah,
it was trippy, man.
very trippy. Yeah.
Phasmopolitan said, "Any chance to see the 23rd Stallion on my screen is always welcome."
Yes.
Woo!
There we go.
Whoa.
Hey, hold on.
Oh shoot!
Aim to please a little bit.
You ain't seen nothing yet. You should check out his OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Oh
OnlyFans.
man, let's go.
OnlyFans.
All right, you're done talking.
I got my toes on there. No, I'm just
Oh,
Your
wow.
toes.
Your toes.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
Don't you want to see those?
Wow, that's all I played, man.
All right. For me, I mean, I just got the Steam Deck, so I've been kind of hooking it up.
Nice.
So I've added some emulators to it, so I've been testing it. And what I test with is usually like with Dreamcast, I usually do Dead or Alive 2. And I beat that. It takes like 10 minutes to beat that game. For real. So
It's
doesn't take
like
long.
8 rounds.
Yeah, it's not long at all. So I beat that. And of course, it's portable Steam. So I played Street Fighter 4. And I have to say, that game, I slept on that game a little bit.
Told you.
I did
I
sleep on that
told
game.
you.
I did sleep on that game a little bit.
Yeah.
Because after playing 5 and going back to 4, it's really like 4 plays a lot like the regular 2D Street Fighter.
Yes.
And I was like, because Alpha, I played Alpha a lot when Street Fighter 4 was out. And I didn't like the design of it as much. But after playing 5, going back to 4, it's like, damn. I really did sleep on it. It has everyone in it. Like it's
Yes.
every game in there.
You like the way it plays better than 5?
Yeah.
Really?
I do.
I
Yeah,
am
I was
too.
kidding. And it plays very much like a 2D Street Fighter. 5 is a little sluggish. It is a little sluggish.
Do you
and
like the way
the hits hit harder, but I really hope Street Fighter 6 doesn't play. I know from the looks of it, it plays like it has hard hits.
If I feel like Street Fighter 6 might be a little heavy-handed.
It looks heavy. It looks very heavy.
You just gotta adjust. That's all.
No, I will. I'm not
My
listen.
man
I'm not
said
letting
just you ain't picked up Street
You ain't
Fighter in
picked
how
up-
many years? What are we
just
talking
gotta-
about?
I'm proud of
And I
Sticks, man.
did.
I'm
And
proud
I
of you,
did.
man. I'm proud that you
But I
broke
looked
through
it
that
up.
hater.
No, listen.
And it hurt him. He was screaming while playing that shit.
Like I said,
He was screaming while admitting it.
like I said, Street Fighter 2 still holds something in my heart for the music and the designs of the characters and how the game plays. So listen, you're not beating Street Fighter Turbo for me, but Street Fighter Alpha, like I said, that was the top for me. But now Street Fighter 4 may have taken the cake because it has Street Fighter 3 and 2 and all that inside of it,
That's my favorite.
and Alpha for a certain extent. All the characters are there, so it's kind of like how Super Smash Brothers is just, everyone's here. That's pretty much what 4 is.
Yeah, each game, like like a lot of people still love Melee.
Yeah,
That's
Melee.
like,
I
they're
think
all
Melee is
different.
still dope.
They're
Yeah,
all different.
yeah.
That's why a lot of
But
people
it's a different feel for them.
yeah, Brawl. A lot of people hated Brawl because it was more floaty.
I'm gonna try my hardest to like 6 for what it is. It's
Brawl was
different.
very
It looks
floaty.
different.
Yeah.
But 4 was pretty dope. And
But you
I beat
always
that.
have to adjust to each year.
Yeah, it's different.
They always change
it's different.
stuff,
It's
yeah.
different. So I can't knock 5 for being different. You got to be different.
Yeah.
So hopefully 6 is more towards what 4 is. But
I know that feeling though of like because I remember when they when I first started playing Ultimate, I was fucking terrible.
yeah,
Like I was getting that
but
work.
you get used to.
I was just like, maybe I'm not that good. I was just like, maybe I shouldn't play this anymore. And Turbo was getting good, and I'm like, I used to whoop his ass. How am I this bad? I'm like, this is awful.
They are different,
But it's like the little they could change just a little bit of your
It's
time.
tighter, though.
And it's
dude. You change Ken and Ryu's sweep, the game is over for me.
No,
like
no.
I don't want to use them anymore.
that's a big
No, you just got to know when to use that
Yeah.
sweep.
yeah.
it's a different
That's why Cammy was more like Ken and Ryu for me to sweep you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I picked him in the 5. But yeah, I played that for Steam, and obviously
It's
there's a
different.
ton of. I got through Elden Ring, so I'm not playing Elden Ring on the Steam Deck, but you can, which is cool, which is very cool.
It's pretty cool.
And if I do play it over, play it
Like
online,
over.
yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time. But Steam Deck is very awesome. I'm still getting used to what I can play on there because when you're streaming stuff, you don't want to really play a lot of stuff that's not streamed because you feel like it's kind of wasting
I
time.
have some suggestions.
But there's a lot of stuff on there that I can definitely pick up on and play on there.
Definitely finish up fucking Metal Gear Rising.
No, I want to play
dude.
Ryzen, but I want to
Yeah.
record that
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I want to record the rest of Ryzen to put on. But as far as recording, I have been playing The Quarry, and I have the second one about to upload. I have it uploaded, but as soon as that's ready, you can put it up.
Is the Quarry is that like for new gen systems only, or is that for Xbox One and PS4?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't
good
know.
question.
I know it's for. I got it for the PC, so
on
I don't
Game
know.
Pro.
It's on
I know
Game-
it's for PC. I
on-
know actually it's for Xbox.
It's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
It definitely.
Is it on
Oh,
Game
yeah,
Pass?
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I
The
think so.
Quarry's on Game Pass?
Yes.
Wait,
I
is
don't
it?
think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
You
I'm
sure?
pretty sure I saw it on in the.
You might have to double check that.
Quarry
So,
is
yeah,
like
it-
with like a
check
bunch
right.
of stupid ass
Pretty
kids
sure
getting
I
murdered,
saw it.
right?
It's the team.
Yeah, it came out on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series.
Oh, okay.
So it is for the older
PC.
gen. Yes.
Ah.
It's on Game Pass, Chalk. You checking?
I don't think it's.
I'm
on
checking
Game
right
Pass.
Trying to check.
Doesn't look like it is.
That game costs a lot.
Oh.
It wasn't on Game Pass.
Oh, so then it's not. It's no. Then it's probably something else. And
It's not coming out. I'll
No,
fake
there
news,
is
fake
another
news.
game on
can't look.
PS on PlayStation Plus, the new one. It's coming out there right now. The Median, the Median, the Median,
Medea?
Medea.
Shit, what is that game called?
Medea, those movies?
Medea.
The Medal of Median. Or
Man
something.
of Medan.
Man,
of
yeah.
Medan.
Yeah, that's
There you
the
go. I
Ah,
said that shit
okay.
completely wrong.
Yeah, you did.
Medea.
I was like,
Medea.
Medea. Ain't no one trying to watch that.
I want a mom like Medea.
So, have you played Until Dawn?
Oh yes,
Oh,
that's why.
yeah.
I
So
bought
how does
this
the
game.
quarry compare to Until Dawn?
I
mean,
just
it's-
started the Quarry. It's still very
Okay.
similar though.
Gotcha.
Like Until Dawn was like the coolest one. So
Yeah.
far, that was like I recommend that to everybody. Even if you don't like horror games, it's like
Oh yeah.
how Scream did horror.
Mhm.
It's not. It's like it made it cool.
It's not.
Oh yeah.
It's not scary.
Shout out to Pac-Man Case.
Oh shit.
My man
Pac-Man
said,
case.
hold on, let me put this comment back up.
Yo, what
My man said, "Oh shit, a bunch of ugly guys."
Yo,
I mean,
That's horrible, man.
Pac-Man, if you want to hate, bro, 'cause I know I'm pretty.
Damn.
I know.
Listen, it's only when Pac-Man popped up that
I'm-
statement is true.
Damn. I mean, basically, I'm the sex symbol of the group. I'm
Hey,
just saying.
OnlyFans.
only
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. That's because you got the OnlyFans.
I mean,
Oh man.
It's not fair, Shock.
it's fair.
You have unfair advantage.
It's fair. It's not unfair. I worked for this.
shout out to Pac-Man. Shout out to Pac-Man.
What up, Pac?
Yeah.
Much love.
Cheers, Pac-Man
I
case.
think Pac-Man might be returning to the podcast rather soon.
I don't know. I think he said like
Oh,
pretty
shit.
soon, right? We even ask him.
Hell
Pretty
yeah.
soon, it'll be regular.
Pretty soon, like
You got to move out the system. Listen, we got to catch up. But
Mhm.
oh, you said what was it? Phasmopolitan?
Phasmopolitan.
Phasmo.
Damn,
Yo,
the reading-
Phasmo for
the
short.
reading-
Yo, these white claws are killing you right now, bro.
Phasmo for short.
I can't read right now. Listen, she said Until Dawn was better. So I mean, so far, like I said, I just started. I got the first two sets out the way, and I'm gonna complete that game. Listen, be on the lookout on the channel for those because they're coming up.
The
But
next
after
game,
that,
next
that's
game
all.
you play is sobriety.
Is that a game? Is that a game? It's probably on PC.
A sobriety test. That's
I'll
what you're
play
gonna
sobriety test on the Steam Deck.
yeah.
Damn.
Sobriety
With a
test.
breathalyzer and a fucking.
You gotta do cartwheels with the Steam Deck in hand.
Hey,
I wonder
But
if anybody
that's
did that.
That's all I've been playing right
That's
now.
it.
Yeah.
Peace out to Joel. He says he's got to
Oh,
run.
man.
So he's
peace
gotta
out,
run.
Joe.
Later, Joe.
I guess the game that's the star of the show, Live Alive demo. I played a little bit.
Oh, shit.
what is
Oh, you played the demo?
Oh,
that's
the
a,
demo.
is that
Nice.
an RPG?
That's an RPG, yeah.
I didn't know the demo's out.
Okay.
HD 2D, and because everybody was talking about that for a while. They want remakes of that. And,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
when I heard it was being made, I was like, oh, it's a free demo. I'm gonna check that out.
Of course, it's free.
It's pretty cool. I want to check out the battling. The battle is kind of like, it reminds me a little bit of Final Fantasy VI,
Bathroom already?
but you're able to move your character. The characters move around. The enemies and the characters, you
Mhm.
move them, and you have a menu of different attacks you can do, and you have to place your positioning and distancing. It's very, very interesting. So
Is it like
Mhm.
a strategy RPG or is it more turn-based?
it's turn-based. It's turn-based, but it's got a little real time in there.
Okay.
I
From
was
what I understand about that game, there's going to be like different types of gameplay depending on what character you're playing, like what story you're playing. So the part you're playing might be turn-based, but then there might be like another type that's a completely, another section of the game that's a completely different style of gameplay, from what I understand.
Well, I'll be honest. I only did one scenario so far, and that was like the old monk dude, and he's looking around for like disciples and stuff like that. So he's going to town, find a disciple that way,
Mhm.
and he's got different, different scenarios happen. He's got a choice of what to do. The ninja, the shinobi's scenario is the one I'm going to do next. I read an article where a guy was talking about his experience with the demo, and it did sound like that played a little bit different. He said it was kind of like Metal Gear Solid a little bit. He's like,
Oh, shit.
he's like a ninja.
Wow.
He's like sneaking around. He's like, you
Mhm.
got the choice to sneak around enemies. He's like, or you could fight him. But when he kills people, he kind of reflects on the fact that, did I have to kill him? It's like he's kind of
Nah, you got to end that life.
he's kind of reflective that way. So I was like, oh, I didn't play that one yet, but I was like, I'm looking forward to jumping into that one because that's
Mhm.
part of the demo. So yeah, if there's different play styles, I'm like, I'm gonna see how that is. So far with the
Yeah.
monks, at least it's a little turn-based. You're moving the character around, a little real time, a little turn-based at the same time. So
The importance of a demo, man.
yeah,
It looks like a
Mhm.
Saga game, though. I mean, I never got into the Saga games. That wasn't like something that came out. Some of them came out in US, but it wasn't like a big thing for Square.
It feels like something that
Was it Romancing Saga? What the hell was the name?
Romancing the Saga or something. Romance Three Kingdoms. I don't know. It's
No,
like
not Romancing the Kingdom. It's totally
Oh my
different. man.
God.
Saga
A lot of
game.
mercy.
Well, I know what you mean. The Saga games are playing around with it.
But it looked like that.
I never played those games, so I can't even.
It looked like a fake Final Fantasy.
But
But
no, the menus and the music and stuff, it does give me that Final Fantasy vibe. I feel something similar between like Triangle Strategy and Octopath Traveler. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm feeling like I'm playing something made by that team. You know, like
Well,
that,
it's because of 2.5D or whatever the HD 2D.
that might help it, but like I like the font and the menus. I like that type of stuff.
Is it
you know?
the same company or no?
I know it's Squaresoft. It's
Oh,
definitely,
Squaresoft. Yeah, there
definitely
you go. There it
Square's
goes.
been on a freaking roll.
Yeah,
They
they've
have been on like a renaissance lately with
they've
their
been killing
games.
it.
I'll tell you what's cool though.
Yeah.
The fact that they are making those games
Yeah.
because Final Fantasy is not Final Fantasy anymore. So at least they're making games that have that turn-based feel to it still.
Yeah.
Because they're changing Final Fantasy into Devil May Cry, which I'm fine with. But they do have to have something that's Final Fantasy turn-based that's still
Right.
coming out, and I applaud them for actually having these titles. And I still want them to make Final Fantasy 2 and 3 like that.
You know what's crazy? I really wish Sticks would play Triangle Strategy. I think he would thoroughly.
You think I
enjoy
would
that.
like it? Yeah.
I think he would thoroughly enjoy the
Really?
game. Yeah, I really do.
Yeah.
It's so much like there's a lot of Final Fantasy old school in there.
Is there Is there not $1,000? I was about to say. Is there Vandal Hearts in there?
There's no popping of the.
I
blood.
want to pop and
There's
bleed.
no
bleed,
blood
though.
shooting. Yeah. They do pop into confetti, which is hysterical.
But it's where you think I'll play it?
I think you would enjoy it thoroughly.
Because the only ones I played, like I played some. Like I said I played Joan d'Arc,
Oh, that's
You
good.
played that.
Yeah, that was a good game.
and I
Very good.
played Vandal Hearts. But you think because you played both, you think I should do it?
Hell yeah.
Triangle Strategy is
yeah,
really,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
really
Triangle
awesome.
Strategy, yeah.
It's
It's
freaking
an
good.
awesome game.
Especially if you
Yeah.
like Final Fantasy Tactics. This is an
I never
evolution.
played Tactics.
Oh, then
But
no,
if you
still
like,
it.
but
Just
if you like Joan d'Arc, it's in that it's similar to that as far as like the aesthetics of it.
I mean, it's not rough. I mean, Valkyria Chronicles is like
Chronicles
is
is
my it's
it's
great.
a-
See, that's
Chronicles is
that's a game I haven't even. I have to play it.
I hold a special place in my
So I
heart.
can do
I
I can
played
do
a little bit of
strategy. I can do strategy, but I just
Right.
don't pick it up the whole time.
You would like the story. You would like.
It looks dope. I
would
was
like the
watching you
gameplay.
play. It looks pretty dope. I
It
think
is-
I would
it
like
is.
the mechanics of it. I think I would like.
mixed
Yes.
with the music,
Mm.
all
It's
that
good.
stuff.
I
You'll
do like the
lore.
look, but I want to play Octopath also. But you said this shit was like 90 hours.
90,
It's a
you mean
long
200.
ass game.
Yeah, yeah.
Look,
200 plus. Yeah.
It's a
all right,
long ass game.
every you got 8 characters, right? And I think all of them just have like 4 chapters each. So if you really want to play it,
Just play it normal.
bro.
If you play a couple of characters that you like and you want to play just their chapters, you can do that.
Can I send them out to die?
You're
and
gonna
use them
have to
again?
grind. You might as well go into other people's stories. So you
Turbo Escape. I bought that day one, and I haven't touched it because of you, man. You scared me.
Dude, I played the demo
You
and
put
loved it.
so many hours, and I'm like, yo, I don't have time to play
Dude,
this.
it's got this. It's turn based, but there's so much strategy in the way you
Yeah.
fight, man. It's like
Yeah.
the fighting, the combat is exhilarating. So it's like,
Octopath, I love the demo.
love
And when I heard you play it for like 200 some hours, like,
Nah,
man, come
man,
on.
because
Yeah,
it's
more than
Same
Elden Ring.
exact- Same thing happened with me.
Listen, still to this day,
I fell off.
3 houses, 270.
Told you. Yeah, and I got something like that too. 'Cause I went through
That was
all
the
3 strikes.
four paths and 10 hours on the DLC.
Yeah, but that was no job either. Man.
Dude,
No, I didn't
Dude.
get paid for it.
I
I'm
got
saying you weren't working. That's good.
retro gaming
I would
pandemic.
have never played it.
I got no hate on Final Fantasy Remake. I don't care. They did that perfect. I don't care. Listen, they have turn based. It's just done a
yeah.
different type of way.
Right.
Yeah, you could do.
There's
you
a
could play that
classic.
game
There's a
too.
classic mode. I'm fine with that. That's fine. I got no qualms with Final Fantasy VII Remake. But
can't
I
wait.
mean,
Yeah,
if
I
you
love
want to play it
Final Fantasy
exactly like Final Fantasy VII, yeah, I understand. But
I was gonna start that soon because I recently was able to nab a PS5.
You're gonna start that.
yeah, so
Oh,
you're gonna
shit.
play it. That's when your first game's
Hell
on there.
yeah.
You better do it.
Well, this was
No,
Thanks
no,
to-
there's no.
thanks to my wife who got it for my birthday. So that was I failed at
Nice.
that, but she was able to nab one.
happy
I couldn't believe it. It was a crazy game.
Happy birthday.
So I was downloading a bunch of games. I couldn't wait to see Spider-Man, right? And what was
Might
it?
as well get it for PC for 60 frames per 4K.
Uncharted. I'll get to that. Uncharted, Lost Legacy, and I was playing them both, and I was like, they look exactly the same as they do on PS4. I'm like, what happened? And then I'm doing a little research, and I'm like, okay, if you want Uncharted, either 4 or Lost Legacy,
You
to
gotta
get,
buy it, man.
you have to pay $10. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
you need a $10
You
upgrade.
need to
And
upgrade.
I'm coming straight from the Series X. I play Game Pass. I played a whole bunch of games. You know,
The
we
games
talk
are
about
$70 now.
we're talking about Star Wars Squadrons. You know, we're talking about you got Assassin's Creed Odyssey on there. You got Gears of War 5. all these games are 60 frames, 4K. I'm like, and they're all free for the upgrade.
Sometimes you just can't be greedy.
So
Right.
Xbox hasn't
Appreciate
charged
it.
me nothing for an upgrade
Appreciate
yet.
it.
So I'm like, why? I'm like,
Dude.
All right, check it out Spider-Man, and you got freaking Uncharted. Those are first-party games. Those are
Right.
first-party. They made that's Sony.
And
Sony
they'll give
owns
it to
them.
you for free.
And they're
all you gotta do
benefiting-
is have PlayStation Plus.
And they're monetizing for the to the graphics whores. That's it. That's all they're doing.
Yeah.
But
I'm
don't they give
Stop
it to you
being
with
a graphic.
PlayStation Plus? then?
Yep.
With PlayStation Plus, yeah, if you get the right tier, you could
So
download
just
and
get
play.
the tier and beat it.
Nah,
and
man,
be
nah.
done.
I own the game. I deserve a free freaking update.
I don't know. How about you just play Astral Chain instead?
Yeah.
How about you just kill all this?
Yeah.
How about you kill all that?
Every
Just play it.
console has its own backlog.
Wait a second. Are you borrowing it from someone?
Who? What?
Astral Chain.
Yeah, I'm borrowing it from Al.
So, dude, that's been.
As soon as my Switch reads my SD card and I could beat Bloodstained, then I'll play it.
So that's never gonna be played because
Well,
wow.
you ain't beaten it.
Retro Rivals has made an appearance.
Oh,
in the chat.
what up,
shit.
what up, what up,
Retro Rivals!
What's up?
Rivals.
They say it's the year of the wolf.
The year of the wolf.
Well, yes.
Woo!
That's right.
That wasn't a
And
hell.
the gaming. Is
It was a Kurt Angle.
that all you played, Turbo?
No, I played. One thing I did like on the PS5 was when you and I played Marvel Avengers.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's
right. You played Thor, right?
you were the new
How was
Thor.
you?
She's cool.
Good?
She plays a little different than original Thor.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Like noticeably different?
yeah, a little bit. Like with her
Faster and
moves-
weaker?
Huh?
Faster and weaker?
Damn.
Faster.
No, she still hits hard as hell.
She's mad precise with the throwing it, right?
Yeah,
Like, she's mad
she's-
precise.
Okay.
like her normal attack. She's throwing she's actually throwing the hammer out.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, she's cool. She's
So
very
worth
cool.
having in the game because it looked like a badass update.
Honestly, she looks dope and she's fun to play. I
looks
still
cool.
would have preferred Doctor Strange or Scarlet Witch or somebody else.
It would have taken a lot.
we already
more
have a
work.
Thor. You
Winter,
know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Winter Soldier is beyond overdue.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier is
Yeah.
beyond. I think with them, I think they're going for, like, if you do Doctor Strange, you have to change a lot of things.
They can
Like,
put
Yeah.
that's a big. That's like almost a new game.
they can put Black Cap in.
Who?
Black Cap.
Black Cap?
Captain America,
Oh,
aka
Captain
Captain Falcon.
Captain
Black
Falcon.
Cap.
Captain Falcon.
You gotta say
Black cap.
pretty
I'm like,
much.
who?
If you want to do a half-ass update, you can put him in.
Wow.
Black America.
He'd be pretty
I thought you said
You
Black
say Black
Cat.
America?
Black America.
Captain Black America.
Come on, man.
Black America.
Jesus, man.
Come on, man.
Black. You could have said Blacked in America or something.
That's even
Y'all-
worse.
Y'all are cut off.
Dude,
Y'all are
what's
just
going
cut
on?
off.
All
All right. Real
That's how I
quick.
distinguish.
Real quick, I forgot that the last time we did a podcast was on a Saturday with Daniel Lindholm.
Yeah.
And we right immediately after the podcast ended, we did a 6-player stream of Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Oh, were we didn't talk about that?
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
nobody
because we
talked
didn't have a
about
podcast.
It's been a
before
while.
Oh yeah,
It's been a
Of
while.
course.
So
Like
because of
everyone,
that, I
like-
just remembered now. I'm like, wait, that's
like
we-
everyone in the YouTube community, we have played Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Players.
But we did it on camera.
I think the
All
coolest
6
thing,
of us.
coolest thing is that they put
Nice.
it on Game Pass.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
thankful
Yeah.
for them to put that on Game Pass because it made everybody be able to play Ninja Turtles, and everyone needs to play Ninja Turtles.
And it's number one in the eShop.
Revenge of
Most
Shredder.
sold.
How many
Nice.
people here double dipped? Bought it twice.
I bought it.
I bought it once, but I will buy
It depends if you want a physical. A lot of people waiting on
Yeah,
the physical.
I think I'm gonna order the limited run of physical.
I'll get
Yeah.
a physical. I'll probably wait for it to come to Blockbuster. Fuck, I'm not getting limited games.
Blockbuster?
Blockbuster. Damn, you will.
Yeah.
You said Blockbuster.
There's still one Blockbuster.
Block.
Yeah.
Well, so
Blockbuster
you,
gonna-
you flying to Utah?
Yeah, you're going to
You get
Utah
a
for
Why
that.
is there a
You
third?
get a
Why
discount.
is there a third white claw here? He said
Oh shit,
Blockbuster.
that's true.
He
You got-
said Blockbuster.
Best
Well,
Buy.
the real question is who drinks White Claws? That's the real question.
It's doing
Oh,
its
yeah.
job right now.
Hey, no judgment, man. No judgment.
Oh no, there's plenty of
judge.
judgment here.
They'll judge.
We're all judging.
They'll
Right?
judge. Listen, I have been condemned. I've been judged.
So
Fine.
I'm ashamed to say I haven't played Shredder's Revenge yet, man.
Oh, so that
Yeah.
means
No
that
way.
means you gotta do a 6-player with level
Yeah.
857.
That's right.
what you
Yeah,
gotta
man.
do.
That
That's
means
right.
you're
I
in
need
the
to play
next
it.
game.
Yeah.
You're in the next gameplay with us.
Heck
You have
yeah.
just
Got Game
volunteered.
Pass?
I do have Game Pass. So
There you go.
Let's get
Done.
it.
Done.
Perfect.
Let's get it.
There you
Perfect.
go.
You have
That's it.
just volunteered to be part of the sixth
yeah.
player.
And you're
All
level
day.
85.
We'll filter that after
You're already
podcast.
on my friends list, so you're all good.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
get it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's dope.
Was that all you played, Turbo?
Let's see. Yeah, that was it.
God damn.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I was about to slap somebody if nobody mentioned
Halo.
Turtles by the
Halo.
time they got to me.
Yeah,
So anyways,
Six. Halo's not out yet.
I heard it's coming out
So anyways.
in August. I heard it's coming out in August. Hopefully.
I like how y'all like.
Uh,
Man, fuck you.
Jose Baba says he's gonna pick up his pre-order from Radio
I
Shack.
don't got time. I don't got
Random
time.
Shack.
Listen, it's not the same. You get a discount at Blockbuster.
Hey.
Anyways. So, we were at too many games over the weekend, and I played a couple arcade games.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that
Oh,
because
that's right.
I got to
I played,
add to that.
I played Puzzle Fighter.
Oh, how'd that
couple
go?
times.
Mm.
My controller was whack.
Now listen.
Are you gonna call that actually playing though?
Yeah, I called it
Because
playing.
I remember you playing Tekken 4, and that wasn't actually it was Tekken 5, and
Yeah.
that wasn't really playing either.
Yeah, but you never came back on the sticks after I beat your ass.
I know. You got
I
one
thought
out of
so.
5. 1 out of 5. It's fine.
I thought so.
1 out of
Oh,
5.
boy.
Don't be like.
No. But if you lost and you didn't come back to kick me off,
Listen,
Oh, boy.
I want to give you some love. Like
Oh,
you did it.
Turbo, I want
You
you.
finally did it.
I want you to know this. I'm the new puzzle fighter king.
no,
by
you're
the way.
not.
I'm the new king.
No, you're not.
Stick sword.
Really?
No, you're not.
I went 3-1 against him and I shut Al out 7-0 and then some
7-0.
7-0.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then
You did shut Al out.
wait for it.
You did.
Yeah.
Wait for it. And this girl Felicia, who actually works for Blizzard, she actually plays the game a lot. She sat down. She wanted some of the smoke. I beat her 3-2.
Because
Listen,
the controller was not working.
listen. That's
It was
getting,
working for somebody.
it's getting tired.
The
That's-
two-player
the-
controller
the-
was working fine, I'm sure.
We should have switched
excuse-
spots.
the
man. We
first
should've
player
switched.
was not.
The excuses,
We should've switched.
Guys,
We
I'm,
should've
I'm
switched.
the new puzzle fighter.
And
king.
this guy knew
had
it
to
wasn't
fight you.
working, and that's why he picked the second player.
No, I
You
just
got to
sat
give
down.
it to him.
I got
Yeah,
challenged.
well,
No,
You gotta give it to him.
no, he won.
No, he
My
won.
controller
He
wasn't
won.
working, but if he wants to come see me,
He's
Come on, man.
Listen,
Come
the
on. Yeah, I
challenge
thought so.
is out.
He-
The
he's-
challenge
he
is
shook.
out there. The
He
challenge
shook.
is
Come
out
by
Yo,
for
that-
a Fighter Fridays. I whooped that ass.
Yo, that analog was so sensitive.
bring
It was like,
the noise.
What? I hate the
Yo,
challenge.
you guys
I hate the
are
challenge.
you guys are froze on my end.
We're frozen. Shit.
frozen?
Yeah, your video's frozen.
oh shit.
Yeah,
Good.
I don't know if you're-
Actually, no.
I don't
That's
know
just
if
that's just the fake camera. The real camera is good.
Oh,
for
the
YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah.
Online, we're good.
As long as you can hear us, right? All right.
I can hear you. Yeah, yeah.
That's our
Just can't see you.
web camera. So
Yeah, we're
it's-
good. We got
Yeah.
2 cameras on us. One's for the
Gotcha.
and one's for the
Retrovival says, I hear
Gotcha.
Sears is selling it.
Y'all gotta be looking out for these discounts.
I played Puzzle Fighter. I played some Tekken 5. I played Marvel vs.
You did not
Capcom
play
2.
Tekken 5. No.
Or
We
Puzzle
can talk
Fighter.
about. Let's talk about
You
that.
play
Let's
Puzzle
talk.
Fighter.
You did not play Tekken.
You want to
one of
talk
them.
about it?
You did not play Tekken 5.
You want to talk
You played
about it?
Hwoarang, and you just kept mashing buttons. You got lucky once.
I didn't.
Yo.
I got lucky once.
You did get lucky once. You know, listen.
All right. You know what?
You know what
You know
happened.
what? Fine.
You know what happened.
Fine.
Just let it go.
Fine.
Who'd you play against?
Bring the challenge. Listen, bring the
I
challenge.
played against this asshole.
Oh, that's my favorite.
fine.
It's this asshole.
Bring the
fine.
challenge to Fighter Fridays, and we'll
Tekken
see what's
7.
up.
We'll
see
throw on
what's up.
Tekken 7.
We'll see what's up.
We'll throw on Tekken 7,
Okay.
and then I'll crush your soul.
Oh, wait. We got a challenge in the chat talking Tekken 7 right now.
Oh,
Phasma-
okay.
Phasmopolitan.
Phasmopolitan. I want the smoke.
Who's the
Dude,
character?
she went Super Saiyan on you.
I want the smoke, Phasma.
Was
I want the- I
what's
want the
Phasma's character?
So I guess that's next Friday, right? What you playing Friday?
It's going to be a double feature.
Okay.
Oh, I like double.
Double
It's gonna be a
features.
double feature.
Okay.
It's gonna
I'm going to play DNF Duel first.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, that just came out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that just came
I
out.
heard
And
good
then,
things.
Okay.
of course, it's the first of the month, so it's got to be Smash Fridays.
Ah, that's right.
Ah,
Okay, so next week
yes.
though we got Tech coming up.
Yeah, we'll play Tekken.
You don't look out.
Can I
You
join?
don't look out.
Play.
I haven't played
Join
in a
what?
long time. Yeah.
Dude, we have to get
Tekken?
points.
I played Tekken.
We got to get our
course.
points.
Yeah.
We got to get our points.
Of course.
Brian Fury all day, man.
Of course
We'll
you can play
both
Tekken.
get our points.
Okay.
Turbo jump in and get point. Now he don't play Tekken.
I don't play Tekken.
He don't
Virtual
play
Fighter.
Dragon Ball either.
He don't play Dragon
Anyway.
Ball
he don't play nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
play Smash. Come get me in Smash.
Uh-oh.
motherfucker.
You got points?
Motherfucker.
You get points in?
I haven't
it'll
even
be
played.
Friday. But anyways, but yeah, that's all I played. I didn't play much.
Okay.
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 That's enough. You played enough.
Yeah.
You know
Although
what the
you
funny
didn't play
thing I
Tekken
noticed?
or
Chuck, I think
Yo,
you.
he keeps on
I
repeating it.
think you could probably agree to
He
this.
keeps on
You're
repeating.
the
it.
only one here. Whenever you go over your games you've played, everyone always talks shit to you while you're playing.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone
Every
always
fucking time.
always talks
Not
shit.
every goddamn time.
Never. There's to
we
no
didn't say nothing
fail.
to Duel.
Fail.
It's always shit.
We didn't say nothing. Listen, we
Without.
gave you mad props for playing Duel.
Fail.
We just love your reaction, man.
Nope.
That's what I
Without. Fail.
See, when you
I
play
love it.
fighting games, everyone wants to smoke. It's fucked up.
Nah, I want
always.
the smoke too.
I love it. So is that everybody?
Yeah, that's
do.
everybody.
That's everybody,
So
man.
I guess it might be time, right?
Time for what?
Hold on.
Oh, he's
Time
not
for
even-
him to say, "Hold on."
It's-
Oh no, this is gonna be a shit
Oh,
show.
we got drunk Jay
Oh,
handling the
Gonna
news.
man.
be a shit show.
gonna be a long night.
It's gonna be a long
A
night.
shit
Oh, man.
show. You like that?
No, not at all. That's terrible.
Oh shit!
Fine,
Wait a
I'm
minute.
leaving.
So Politan wants the smoke. Everyone wants the smoke.
Everyone wants to come after Shock. Yo,
Right.
bring it. I'm not scared. Come see me on this Xbox. Come see me in Dragon Ball. Come see me in Guilty Gear. Come see me.
You left out a couple games there.
What? What other
You
games?
left out Puzzle Fighter and Smash Bros.
Nice, that's possible.
I'll play you in Puzzle Fighter. I ain't scared of you in Puzzle Fighter. You
But-
crazy?
But you didn't play me in Puzzle Fighter.
I played you in Puzzle Fighter. It took you like 20 minutes to beat me. Are you kidding me?
20 minutes.
With a broken controller, it took you 20 minutes to beat me.
Oh, what happened to the feed?
No, you still go. Keep talking.
Oh, okay.
So,
I looked at the screen.
Keep talking.
like,
We're
I
still
don't know what
live.
you're talking about.
I mean, listen.
Listen to what? Listen to what?
I wish Felicia was in the chat because she was she was talking that like that innocent smoke. Like I
Uh-huh.
play with my brothers. I'm like, yeah, I can tell you're pretty good. Then I'm like, turn the switch on to fucking evil, and I fucking destroyed her dreams.
Because her controller was
No,
malfunctioning.
she didn't complain once about it.
All I hear is
Yeah,
excuses.
she didn't complain, but I'm sure she noticed.
No.
All I hear is excuses.
I
was laughing at
I
me
was there to
losing.
play. At the very least.
I was
Bruh.
surprised. Listen, I was surprised Style took over in that game.
He didn't take over.
I'm very underrated in that game. Everyone swears I'm not good in that game, man.
No, you're good. I respect your game, but no.
Chuck, you've been kicked off.
Hold
those
on.
games
Let
for a
me
while.
let me answer this Retro Rivals question.
Okay, hold on.
So they say
Up
I
on
gotta
the
ask you guys playing Shadow of Colossus. I'm on the last Colossus and I just thought the game was meh. Is it a game I would have appreciated more on the PS2 era? And yes, you played the new update because I played both, and I have to admit that playing that before Zelda ripped it off and Castlevania ripped it off and a whole bunch of other titles ripped it off,
Yeah.
it was a major like game changer when it first came out on PS2. Yes, and it was a standout title on PS2. When they came out with the re-release,
They're playing the remake, by the way.
yeah, the remake. If you
Yep.
played the remake, it seems like the world is a bit empty for the time because more titles have come out and have eclipsed it. But for it to come out first on PS2, way back in the day, you have to imagine like when it came out, like it was. You haven't seen anything that big. You haven't seen.
Balls.
Why the fuck? You haven't seen any bosses that
Mad
big.
immature. So immature.
But it did have a feeling to it that kind of when they remade it, it didn't catch that feeling, which is unfortunate because it did play better because it pushed the PS2 to its limits, but on PS4 it just felt a bit empty and underwhelming at the time. And they gave it out free like twice, so and it's a shame that people didn't play it when it came out because
So it lost the magic.
it did lose a little bit of its magic. It's still a good game, don't get me wrong. But to play it when I played it, right after, like I played Echo,
Okay.
Echo, whatever you want to call it. I played that and then moved on to that, and it was a magical moment.
See, I didn't play it when it
So
came
it's
out.
unfortunate if you didn't play it when it came out. Yeah.
So
I don't recommend playing the PS4 version to get the same feeling. I do recommend you should play it definitely, but you won't get the same feeling as PS2, which is unfortunate.
Interesting.
Without the magic.
So I got to play it on PS2.
Well, you had to play it 10, 15 years ago on PS2.
I don't mind.
when it came out.
I don't mind that.
because it was above and beyond.
I'm not a
what
graphics
it
whore, so it doesn't matter to me.
Oh no,
I'm like,
no, like when it came out, not
No, just
play-
the feeling of
yeah,
it.
Yeah, not the PS2 version.
I think the
but
feeling
play
of it is
when it
past.
originally came. Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
you mean that at that time?
yeah,
Okay.
you had to capture that
Okay.
feeling rather than those nasty
Okay.
graphics.
definitely a magic
Gotcha.
moment. Yeah, it's not about the
It
graphics or
wasn't that
anything.
bad.
It's
Even
about
back
the
then.
feeling. Yeah, no, it's amazing.
It wasn't bad back then.
There's some games that are like that. If you didn't catch it at
Yeah,
that time,
it
then it's
doesn't
just
hold the
like,
same magic. Like if I played Ocarina of Time right now, I'm like,
Oh, there
You
he
know?
goes. There goes. the shot.
No. Can't agree with you on
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Go on, I had to say it.
Oh, career. It's still good.
It's still
holds
good.
up.
It's still good. But if you played it back when it came out, it's a total
better,
different
yeah,
beast.
yeah.
It's a total different beast.
Fuck that water tower.
It's a total
Oh,
different
yeah.
beast. And
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, man.
they changed it though. They made the water tower easy.
Did they? Hope so.
Yes, yes, they did.
The water
Easier.
They give you a map.
tower. Yeah, man, that would
I
have
had
been.
no, I had no idea.
I was like, what the hell? I'm
I
lost.
said, well, I'm done. I
Yeah.
said, I'm done.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it does matter when you play these things, and that's one of the titles that you need to have played at the time, which is
Okay.
unfortunate because I think it's an amazing game. But I had the feeling I was like, man, this shit was empty. It was empty when I played it again. It was empty, which
Ah.
kind of sucked.
Is it
I think it's time.
time?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it is time.
Time for the news.
Damn.
What
What's that?
That's called drunken.
That's too much.
Wow.
That was way off.
That
Wait,
was
wait.
someone started very early, and then Kev said, "Fuck the whole shit up." Good job, Kev.
He never
Look at him.
tries.
Look at him.
He never tries
Look at
to
him.
join in the group.
No,
Dude,
no.
I have to blame myself on that one because usually it's just him.
Maybe he is
I
trying.
fucked that shit up completely.
Working with
Right.
amateurs.
Okay. Sony confirms it'll add NTSC options for PlayStation Plus Classics. So one of the main problems that I said before that people had with Sony was they came out with everything at 50 hertz, and that's the PAL version. And if you play a PAL version on these TVs, listen, the reason they did it is because TVs weren't HD TVs and they had different hertz, and it was 50 and 60. And if you grew up in Europe and played the PAL versions, dude, the music was slow, the game was slow, and I'm like, people are used to that over there. And I'm like, if they played it fast, they'd be like, nah, this isn't the game I played. Like when I play Outrun on the Sega Master System and I play Outrun Arcade, I'm like, yo, this music is not the same. I don't want to play it on the arcade, even though it's a better game. I want to play it on Master System because I'm used to it.
Happened with Tetris also.
And
in
that
the
too.
championship. There
You
was a
get used to
European
it.
player who was like a top player in Europe.
It's a different game.
Came to the U.S. to play, and he was like, he
hate it. Yeah,
everything was off.
it's different timing.
yeah.
So when HD TVs came out, that was no longer a rule. So
Yeah.
everything played at 60 frames per second, and everything it was fine.
Mhm.
If you play it with slow ass music, like Genesis it was terrible for that because they played shooters there, and they're like, yeah, the music was great, but I played it here and it's fast, it's super fast, I hate it. I'm like, nah, that's America, man. You gotta play it that way. But I mean, listen,
America.
I feel bad. Yeah, America. You gotta play it the America way.
America.
But I'm not saying that it's wrong in Europe, but it was slower.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that, you can't enjoy playing a slow ass game, but it was faster over here.
They're used to
And the fact that Sony said they're adding the choice so you could play it 50 hertz or 60 hertz. And a lot of people are mad because he didn't give them a choice. Always give your customers a choice. That's all I ask, especially if it's an option.
Right.
Always give them a choice.
Because the reason, like I said before, they said the reason they did the PAL versions was because it had English, it had Chinese, it had Japanese, it had European. Like
It's easier to
it had
translate.
every language in there, and they just moved that over there and didn't care about the frame rate of it. And they said they would use they would boost it a fake way, and it would make ghosting happen. So the way you play the game would not be the same as you remember in your head. And that's the worst thing about emulation is if you have a difference in feel, it's not the same game that you played. That's why I say get a mister. But you would. I knew it.
You're a child. You're a child.
But emulation will make it not seem like the same way that you played it. But I applaud Sony for adding the option to add 60 hertz to these games. It didn't do it just yet, so I don't applaud yet. The claps have just started very slow.
Yeah.
But the fact that people went crazy and said, "Oh, they're not offering it. It's only 50 hertz."
It's a
And
live service, man.
they
Relax.
ruined it. Listen, listen, if they went by what they did with the PlayStation Classic, I agree.
Ooh.
They ruined
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
ruined that and did
Oof.
not fix it. They allowed people to, hack it and fix it. But what they did with that was it was blasphemy.
But that wasn't even online, so there's no way to really fix it.
It was, I mean, you could update it. You could do what the hell you want with that thing. But they did it wrong. They did that wrong. But people saying, when they came out with this service, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. And they were doing it again. But at least they listened enough. So at least when they brought it out in America, it was 60 hertz.
But like every store, like any
You gotta
anything
wait for the
online,
updates.
What it was? Look at Netflix now and versus 10 years ago. It's like the heck.
You don't like ordering
Yeah.
your disc
It's all different. It's all
and
different.
then sending the disc back.
It changes over time. It gets better over time. Even their
I'm surprised they did it this fast. Listen, it just started, but
Look at the 360. the
yeah,
home
yeah.
screen of the 360 changed.
it
like,
changes.
over
All that
time.
stuff
They
changes.
get a little
Xbox
credit for
One.
that, but they still should have free updates for PS4, the PS5.
All right, so
Oh,
we're not
okay.
talking about
Wow.
Yeah,
that. We're
that's
talking
a
about
different conversation.
60 hertz and 50 hertz.
Wow,
I'm glad that
another
they bought.
conversation.
I'm glad that they bought 60 hertz out and to play it the way that we played it.
Yeah.
So
You know
yeah.
what this situation shows me, man, is so look, I love all game consoles. I play everything. I love everything. I don't limit myself to one console like some people do, which I've always thought was weird. Now, if you do it because you don't have the money to buy other consoles, that's fine. But there's some people that are just like, I'll only play fucking Xbox or I'll only play Nintendo, and they don't play anything else. And I think that's stupid. That's just my opinion, but I think that's stupid because you're limiting yourself to, or you're missing out on other experiences. But anyways, where I'm going with this is people love to hate on Nintendo every time Nintendo does anything. Anything.
Right.
Doesn't matter what they do.
Yep.
People love to hate on Nintendo. But what this shows is every single game company makes stupid mistakes like this and does stupid things like this and makes stupid business decisions. All of them do it.
Mm-hmm.
They all do it.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, this is just another example of that. So the next time somebody wants to hate on Nintendo for every little thing they do, they need to remember this exact scenario that happened with PlayStation. All these companies do stuff like this, man.
Right.
But the important thing is that they fix it whenever they get feedback from the customer. And Sony, sounds like Sony's going to do that. So, hey, got to give them credit for that, right?
Yeah.
They get some credit for that. Some credit.
Some credit. Yeah.
Yeah, when these companies fuck up, they have to, listen to people and be like,
Mhm.
all right, and admit they fuck up, and they'll respect that.
Right.
Yep.
No, it's good on them. Good on them for
Yep.
doing that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the people that voiced their opinions that made the change, or was it just the company being like, okay, we just needed time to actually implement that.
I think they needed time. This service has only been out for 2 weeks, man.
Exactly.
Like literally 2 weeks.
Yeah.
At today
Yeah.
being the exact 2 weeks.
Which goes to show maybe we should give these companies at least a week
Right.
to at least maybe, I don't know if they needed to hear it,
Right.
but I think people is too quick to jump the gun about what they hate about something real quick.
Right.
They need
That's
to
true.
just chill for a second and be like, all right.
It's the world
Let
we
me
live in.
ask
It's fucked up.
something though.
It's just the way you ask though. Like you can say, okay, can you add that, or are you gonna bitch about it?
Let me ask you guys this, including you, Matt. How many of us here have the PlayStation Plus, like the
The lower tier? I have the lower tier.
everybody?
I have PlayStation.
Everybody who has PlayStation Plus
Mhm.
I have the
automatically gets it, right?
essential.
I'm
I
fine
The
with
lowest.
essential.
I've got the
Essential?
lowest.
I
Yeah.
got shit.
No,
Okay.
of course not.
Okay, so I just got when it launched, I got the premium,
Okay,
and I gotta say, I'm thoroughly enjoying it, man.
you're impressed though.
It's pretty much Game Pass basically.
Right.
It's Game Pass with different games. I mean,
Listen,
they have some of the
competition-
same games. as Game
Competition
Pass,
leads to the better for
Yeah.
all the customers. So
Yeah.
yes, the fact
Exactly.
that Game Pass is the way it is,
but, right?
Sony coming out with something that can compete
Oh,
is
yeah.
great.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
great.
It's awesome.
Nintendo's like, Nintendo 64.
They'll
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
eventually. They're always the last one
Yeah,
to
they
do
are.
a thing. You know what I mean? So
I mean, do you think Game
it's
Boy is
weird
gonna
though
do
because
it?
they innovate, but
Yeah.
then they're the last ones to do certain things. It's
Right.
weird, man.
Yeah,
They're
Online,
Apple.
they're last.
They're
They're last
Apple.
online.
They're Apple.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what Apple does.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
the PS
Fair enough.
Plus thing is it's definitely impressive, but don't expect Sony to boost previous generations like Microsoft is with the.
Well, there's a lot of work
Xbox.
involved in that, and they haven't done that.
Or they're doing
Yeah.
other stuff too. They're offering they're not doing what is it, the day one stuff, but
Well,
They're doing it with-
PlayStation 1 classics and stuff like that. You can add like different frame rates. You can add it. You can add like effects to it to make it look better. So they are trying.
and instead of doing the day one thing, they're doing trials.
Yeah, they're doing
Mm,
trials,
yeah.
and
Which
but
is
they
cool.
did add a whole bunch of stuff that came out last year.
Right.
Which is if you just got the system, which a lot of people are just getting, like you are just getting their PlayStation 5s.
Right.
The fact that you can just join that tier and get Spider-Man and
Yeah.
what's it with Returnal, you can get like a ton of stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and plus the 20 titles that they give you for free from PlayStation 4.
Yep.
Like, listen, it's not something to sneeze at. It's
No,
pretty damn
It's-
good.
It's a
I
good
don't know if
offering.
you guys can still hear me, but I lost audio.
Oh,
I can't hear you anymore.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
He can't hear us.
Yeah, I don't know why, but we
wow.
can hear you.
He still can't hear us.
Definitely. Oh, we can hear us.
Uh-oh.
We got
I'll
to type.
type- I'll
We got
type
to
to him.
type it.
Media glitch again.
It's media glitch, man.
It
media
had to
glitch,
have been media.
Media
glitch.
glitch always pops in and fuck shit up. Damn Joel.
Crap.
Even though he's out of the
Okay,
chat.
let
right
me.
now.
You know what? I'm gonna exit.
Oh no.
I'm gonna exit
Oh,
and
no.
reopen.
Oh,
and see
no.
if
No,
that
no, no,
fixes it. So I will be right back.
No.
no. Stop. We're like 20 seconds behind.
He's not gonna know.
No. Don't do it.
No.
Don't do
I was
it.
trying to get him here to type. No, don't do it.
No.
In
I
the-
type no.
Don't do that. Okay.
No, no.
Don't do
We
that.
caught
I was waiting to see if you if that was going to be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Let
gonna
me
say
let me unplug my audio and see if it's a problem on my end.
Yeah, we'll let you come back before we move on to the next news.
Yeah. I was gonna say type it in there.
Yeah, exactly.
can't see from
He would've
here.
dropped. He
So
would've
just
dropped
yeah,
out.
this is the.
I can hear you now. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, good.
All right.
Save the day.
All right.
Whenever-
Leave that open.
Whenever
case
browsers
they have to-
refresh, it always malfunctions.
Yeah.
No, it would have
Yeah,
been a pain.
I forgot to mention that before we went live. I'm like, yeah,
Gotcha.
for no reason, don't ever get out the browser. Don't close
Gotcha.
the browser
We're good,
while we're
though.
live.
But yeah, I'm happy that PlayStation did what they did, and hopefully a lot of people will just be like, "Hey, just wait a little bit."
Yeah.
And you know, if your voice needs to be heard, ask politely. You're like, "Yo, can you please get a 60 hertz instead of
right.
50?" It would make it a great deal.
Yeah.
And you know, they'll listen. You don't have to be crazy and be like, "Oh, that sucks! It's the worst thing ever." Like that's,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what
we
happens.
live
it's
in
a-
an instant gratification
Yep.
world. And,
No, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
super entitled type.
But it's also
Extremely entitled.
it's also a service again that was dropped 2 weeks ago, and it's a
But
growing
they're
service.
improving. They're
and
improving it.
They're going to be dropping more games every week. It's like the service is getting bigger. You know.
Yeah, man. You can play Siphon Filter. Just give it time.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So far, so good.
Let us know in the comments if you subscribe to this new Sony tier program,
Yeah.
or if you just stuck with your regular PlayStation Plus, or you just don't want it at all and you don't care what's going on.
Like
All
me.
Let us know. in the comments. On to the next one. Remember that Jay-Z's on to the next.
Stop it.
Oh,
Okay.
Stop it. No.
Everything announced during Tuesday's Nintendo Direct Mini.
Yeah.
Mini.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No.
Mini.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, listen, if you're on the internet, everyone's always going crazy over the next Nintendo Direct. And they're like,
Oh yeah.
big Direct coming, huge Direct next week. It's happening in June, blah, blah, blah. If you listen to all the rumors, you should learn to not listen to it. Because when it comes
Yes.
to Nintendo, they do what they want when they want, and no one's controlling what they do.
They do this all the time. They do a Pokemon Direct. This time they did a Xenogears Chronicles
Exactly.
3 Direct, and then they did a mini Direct. They've done this before, and then they come out with the main one.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the fuck's wrong with people.
People are like, I expected a main. Who cares about the mini? And
How
who
about you
cares
get
about
to your backlog?
Yeah,
Shut
right.
the fuck up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What people don't understand is, listen, a company doesn't have to do something like a Direct if they don't have anything to talk about. And you can't make them because of the time it is.
I would hate to see a forced Direct.
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
What
and
if it's
like-
not ready and you
Yeah.
want like you're gonna show Zelda, you're gonna show this, you're gonna show this, and I'm like, it's not ready. So what are you gonna show?
They should do it as a joke.
Dude, I'm at the point where it's like I don't even want anything announced. I'm behind, like 2 years. Like,
Well,
I'm behind.
the thing about Nintendo is everyone wants to know what they're doing next quarter.
Of course.
So they want to know what they're doing for the rest of the year. They need to know exact dates of everything that's coming out for the winter
They need
and
to
for
know.
Christmas. They need to know.
They need
that
They
the
go
summer-
fucking
Stop
crazy if
releasing
they don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they
It's
lose their
insane.
shit.
Dude, if you want to have a laugh, anytime Nintendo posts a tweet about a Nintendo Direct, just go read the comments, dude. It's a fucking shit show.
Oh yeah, they're psychotic.
Bayonetta.
Oh, yeah.
Psychotic, dude.
Another Smash character, even
Yeah,
though they
man, it's-
stopped announcing characters. Like,
Why do they even have the chat during their freaking?
Get rid of it.
They
Get rid of
really
the
get
chat.
rid of the chat.
Get rid
It
of
goes
it.
Get
so
rid of
fast.
it,
and It's
man.
mostly nonsense.
it's all
comments.
toxic. It's
Yeah.
all toxic.
Yo, it's so
Yeah.
funny. Harris yesterday during our Marvel Avengers stream, he was like, I know for a fact that 90% of the people on Twitter are mentally ill. I was like,
Oh,
You're
yeah.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
lowball.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah,
lowballing
that's
a little
low.
bit.
Being generous.
Very generous.
Yeah.
I just want to know when they do announce a date for Bayonetta 3, how many of those people who are bitching about it are going to buy it? Because it's not a AAA title that everyone's going to run out and buy.
No.
And it's going to be a disappointment in sales. Listen, not what they want. It might not be. It might be a success. Listen. But it's not a Mario. It's not.
Right.
It's not going to send 10 million,
No.
but they act like it is because they're not hearing about it.
yeah.
And the fact that they're like, oh, it's a nonsense direct unless it has Bayonetta. And I'm like, shut up. You don't care about
You're
Bayonetta.
not even gonna buy the game.
Yeah, you don't care about
Yeah.
Bayonetta. Just like when they announced, what was it? Hollow Knight, the sequel.
Silk Song.
Silk Song.
Mhm.
When they
That
were
looked
they were
cool.
bitching so hard this direct doesn't have Silk Song. This indie direct doesn't have Silk Song. This
Dude.
this PlayStation Plus thing doesn't have Silk Song. And then when they announced it on Xbox, not one person said, "Hey, it's Silk Song." Also, not one person.
Most of those people can't even play that game, dude. It's beyond their skill level.
Exactly. But they were bitching about it until it got announced, and no one cared about it. That's how this works.
Yeah.
You announce everything. It was like, oh, this sucked because I knew exactly what they were going to talk about.
Right.
But then when they don't say what you exactly wanted to see, you get mad. Because when they have new titles, you say, I don't have any reaction to it. And I watch reactions. And when they announce a new title, they sit there and be like,
Fake.
oh, this is
Right.
garbage.
They're like,
It's corny.
I don't know about this
corny.
game.
It's
Like you have
corny.
no reaction yourself. You wait for your chat to tell you, and you're like, I don't know what this game is. Let's sit here and talk about nothing. And I'm like, what kind of reaction is that? And then they're mad because they didn't tell you what exactly what it was. They would have been like, oh, this is predictable. It's predictable. I knew they were going to announce Silent Hill. But if they don't, they get so pissed.
So,
and I'm glad they didn't announce Silent Hill ever. Don't ever announce Silent Hill. I don't want to see it ever now. Because of the fans. I don't ever want to hear about that.
They
game.
ruined it. So what are some of the games?
So the
were,
games that they announced, I'll go through a quick list. They announced Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. They had a new trailer for it. Capcom. They just had a whole presentation, and they got a new trailer, which surprised a lot of people.
Right.
I thought it was awesome. I don't care about Monster Hunter, but for people who do, I thought it was a L trailer. Like the monsters that they do bring out do look pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
To my surprise, they announced Nier Automata
I was very surprised.
That's
I was,
really
I
crazy.
was surprised about that.
I haven't even played it yet.
on the Switch,
That's crazy.
which is something that
It's even more surprising.
Yeah.
Very surprised.
because it ran like a top tier on the there's
Yeah.
a top tier AAA game on the newer systems. I didn't think it could run like that on
Nah,
the Switch. It
it's-
did take what 2 years? What longer? It took like 4 years. Like how long
That's a
has it
good
been
game.
out?
They're
Five.
they've been working.
Maybe
on,
5 years,
They've been
right?
working on that the entire time the Switch has been out.
Yeah.
Dude, just change it
yeah.
to 720p and you're good.
They're like, yo, we finally got this shit to run.
They added the
be,
DLC.
and the
It's the
system
end
didn't
of
blow up.
Yura, the end of Yura edition. Yeah, so they added some new stuff to it,
That's
which
cool.
is intriguing because I really like that game.
So the
That's
Switch
awesome.
isn't going to blow up when you play it? No, I'm kidding.
Apparently.
Not guaranteed.
1080p,
We'll see.
30 frames. It's gonna do.
It could
that.
be smoking.
Start
It
steaming.
looked fine. It looked fine.
I need 60.
Did you play Nier Automata Retro?
I did. I didn't beat it, but I played probably like 10, 15 hours of it. I liked it. It's a good game.
Yeah, you need to play through that. It was
Yo,
a
get
Yeah.
that damn
Oh,
fucking
man.
spam bot out of here.
Oh, it's nice to be noticed.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Listen,
Sex
I go
dates,
to that.
fuck overpriced Tinder.
I check it out every time. Listen, it's a hell of a deal.
It's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, man.
That's how we got hacked. That's how we got hacked.
No, that's how you know
Oh,
you're doing well.
shit, man.
Those things pop up on every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, what do you
Dude,
mean? Hold
I
on a
see it
second.
all the time, man.
Exactly. But
That's
do you
so
actually click it? It's not bad. No.
Oh, the Opera Boss. Yeah, I fought the Opera Boss.
Oh man, yeah, Opera Boy stands out in that game.
Did
But,
anyone? Sorry, Phasmopolitan wanted to know if anyone played Plague Tale.
I did not.
Oh,
I
I
did
did
not.
not.
I
Yeah.
know it's good.
I heard it
it's
was
very good.
Fucking amazing.
I heard it was
very
amazing.
good.
Really?
Yeah, she said it. hurt
Amazing
so
game.
good.
Wow.
It looks like one of those.
Megalong 69, what a name. They say we need an R. Kelly video game like the Leisure Suit Larry games.
You know what?
I think we do.
You know what? He's kind of onto something.
Yeah.
He's kind of onto something. though.
Like Closet Saga, man, listen,
Yeah,
that could be a
yo,
game.
Listen.
Leisure Suit Larry. And he's in the concert.
Exactly.
Do you
No, I
have
would-
your
I would play it.
passport? Do you have your passport?
Did you get your shots? Oh my gosh. All right, so they
Oh my god.
so they announced what was it? Lorelei and the Laser Eyes.
That
which
looks weird.
was an interesting puzzle adventure
Ooh.
Yeah.
that you'd be interested in.
Yeah, I got to play that, man.
They had a couple of indie titles in here that looked
They got a
pretty
release.
interesting art styles.
Do they have a release date for that?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's coming in 2023. So
Ah.
yeah,
Damn it.
they
They're
announced
back.
Super.
Can you ban that completely?
I'm trying to
They
block.
really,
it,
they
dude.
must have heard me. Listen, I'm not clicking you, damn it. All right, so Super Bomberman R2 they announced,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was excited for
Okay.
that.
and that looked interesting. That looked like a hell of a story mode.
Interesting.
You could do like was it like 15 against 1 or some shit like
Can
that?
you?
Yeah,
Wow.
someone's like like
Yeah, 15 player
setting up
fights,
the like the fucking shit and it's like
and a solo player attempting to fight them off. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
yeah.
That looks like a
Anything
mess.
Bomberman, I'm always interested in. I
It
love
looked interesting. I like what they did with the characters. They made it like it's a lot of character. in
I
it.
wish more people played it.
It was free to play now, so yeah, definitely a lot of people playing. I don't know if R2 is gonna be
Free to
free
play.
to play. But if they go by the first one, it's
I
probably
want
gonna
some
be
of
free
y'all
to
to play
play.
it again. I want all that smoke.
That was a launch
Listen,
time.
I might
Turbo
play
plays it. Turbo plays
multiplayer.
it.
I
I'm with
hated
it.
the one player on the first one. I
I'm with
hated
it.
it.
Let's go.
You
Well,
messed
we
with
should.
Bomberman?
Remember on Saturn, we used to have like
Yeah,
we used to have
play. Some
fun
duels.
playing.
Oh
that
yeah,
game.
you gotta get back
I
into
suck
that.
at
Mad
man.
Bomber shit.
Look
Yo.
forward soon on the
Bruh.
channel,
Okay,
y'all.
good.
Bomberman's coming to the channel.
All I need is 2.
Hell yeah.
They announced Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection, which a lot of people were amped for. I don't care about Battle Network.
I
for
didn't know
Mega
they had
Man.
like 10 games.
I didn't know they had
Never-
that.
never
They don't
played them.
really. They have 6, and it's like since like 3, there was 2 versions.
Oh.
What is? Yeah, it's like Pokemon shit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Pokemon.
like it's not completely different games, just different
Pokemon.
cards in
Pokemon.
both games.
What sucks is they said this is going to be 2 different titles, which I don't like.
What?
The
It's going to be 2 different titles to buy to get the whole set.
Mhm.
Mega Man.
Ah,
Yeah, that's
yeah, yeah.
stupid.
Can't fit that all in the same.
Yes, you can, man.
Dude, yeah, they
man, it's too
could,
much.
man.
It's too much.
They could
Chuck,
do it.
Chuck, put up that comment with Retro Rivals. That's pretty funny.
It's a cash grab.
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, with the price of
No,
gas.
I'll put it up
There
again.
you go. With the price of gas, groceries, games, etc., you gotta get your sex dates for a good deal.
They know this. They
They're
know
not
what's
wrong.
up, man.
They
They're
don't
not
think
wrong.
the price.
Oh, man.
Whatever you
Everything's
do,
the price.
don't click that link if it pops up.
Yo,
Yeah.
It's a hack.
Please
It's a
don't.
hack. It's a hack. Kiss your whole shit goodbye if you like that. They announced Pac-Man World Repack, which is a
Mhm.
PlayStation 1 Pac-Man
Yeah.
3D game,
Dude, that actually looked pretty
which
good.
looked decent.
That actually looked pretty good.
But what they usually do with Pac-Man, it looked pretty good.
Shout out to Pac-Man Case.
Yeah, exactly. Because Pac-Land, don't do that over.
Nah.
Don't ever do
Oh,
that
God.
over.
Imagine.
Unless it's a stage in Smash Brothers, and it looks terrible with fairies everywhere. I don't know what's going
You
on.
don't like
there.
that stage? That shit's
That is a
fire,
funny
man.
stage. No, it's a funny stage.
That
It's a
is a
funny
funny
stage.
stage.
But
always
you can't
fun.
play that in a regular
It's
game.
fuckery. It's complete fuckery.
Yeah, it's mad cheap.
They had a game that was it's actually a 2-player co-op game where you're a deer and a fox, and it's called Blanc. It looks like blank, but it's called Blanc.
Art style was interesting on that one.
There's a lot of art styles during this that look interesting. A lot of black and
Yeah.
white art that was drawn.
Puzzle platformer. What
Yeah,
type of game?
puzzles and local co-op. Yeah, pretty crazy looking.
Local co-op.
Now look good.
Intriguing.
And then within, all right, Return to Monkey Island. I don't know, man. That art style didn't do it for me.
Hey, man, it's a
But it's
point
for
and click.
somebody. It's for somebody.
Point and click adventure games are popular, man.
Some people love that.
It's a harsh art style, dude. So more power to them. Hopefully, I mean, Secret of Monkey Island is a huge like.
That's a big.
It's been around since PC times, so it's still around. It still shocks me that this is a new title.
Is that the first point
It's
and
a new
click game?
title.
I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I think that might have been
I
the
don't know.
first adventure.
It's still
point and click.
around though. It's crazy,
Man.
And then your game, you and Turbo's game, Mario Rapids Sparks of Hope, coming out
Yes.
Yes,
October
Yes.
20th.
I
A lot of
can't
people
wait.
hyped.
But I just discovered something today.
Mm.
Because I was hyped when I heard about
Single
this.
player.
I was like, "Oh, this is awesome!" Yeah. I look up in the eShop. I'm like, "Oh, you know what? Time to pre-order."
Mm.
One
Same.
player. I'm like,
Ow.
wait, what?
Waiting to hear about the DLC, man.
Hold
But-
on.
I was.
but-
It was DLC, right?
was
Co-op
it was DLC co-op.
Yeah.
The original game was one player, right?
Yes.
So they might
Yeah.
be adding DLC later.
And the friggin' what? A year later?
It's a good guess. Yeah, it's a guess. It's a
Because
good-
that's how long it took them to
Halo.
release that.
Just think of Halo.
I was like,
Co-op a year later.
Yeah, co-op doesn't happen right away. Okay, it takes time. It takes time.
Chalk, tell him. Chalk, tell him.
Y'all gonna stop disrespecting my goddamn game, right?
No, man, we need to start.
They deserve it. Come on, you know it deserves it now.
I want to
you
know.
know it deserves it.
Yo, the campaign was fire.
Another
alright?
game they announced.
No. Hold on.
Was
Hold
fire.
on. Hold on. We need
All
to have
right?
we need to have this discussion because this whole single player Mario Rabbids, like I want to know from the public, I want to know from the crowd, from everybody out there, if they would prefer a single player or a co-op.
Single
That,
player.
that co-op DLC was fire.
I guarantee you most didn't play the co-op.
I was just about to say, I don't think
I
anyone
never played the
game.
co-op.
Oh,
a lot of people
games,
don't
though,
do
I
co-op.
don't care.
It looks interesting what they added
Most
to it.
people are doing solo. You
Yeah.
know, like most people doing solo. You
I
know?
think what they added though does add to it. The fact that you
It's-
can run around, it
it's
looks crazy.
tough to go back once you play it co-op.
Yeah,
it's
think
tough
of-
to
yeah,
go
a lot
back.
of people are doing single.
Yeah,
It's tough to go back, man.
But the
I'm telling
option,
you.
that's why the option's always DLC for a lot of the games like
Yep.
that. It's because
Yep.
it's not, it didn't start off that way. Some
it might not
people-
be the whole game either.
But there are people that are like,
I
this would be
know,
cool
it's-
if it was co-op. And
Right.
then they're like, yeah, just throw it in DLC, see what happens.
the original didn't have co-op for the whole game, right?
No, there was no co-op.
So that's probably
campaign,
exactly
man.
what it's going to be.
No, it was a separate mode.
Yeah,
It
it's probably going to be
And every
a
time,
separate mode.
But it was
as
shorter
you
than
progressed
Exactly.
through the main campaign, you added a new
stage.
stage to the
Yeah.
But
co-op.
put it this way: you can make a new video on the channel
There you go.
telling you how to do the co-op. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be good
And
because that's one of my
also-
most popular videos.
And also, to strategy role player, and I've been saying this about strategy role players for years. They've never made them co-op.
no,
And you would think it's easy.
it's
right?
Apparently not.
You pick 6 people, I pick 6
Bro.
people, and we like.
Yeah, turn-based, you would think it'd
But
be easy.
Dude.
they never
they
have
don't put it together.
ever done it.
There's only 2 games that have it.
And it's
This game
yeah,
and
Rabbids
freaking
and-
Wargroove. That's it.
They've
Wargroove.
never-
Yeah.
they haven't done
And they were
Shining
both
Force,
DLCs.
Yep.
Shining
Advance
Force,
Wars might. I don't
Fire
know.
Emblem, any of them never ever done it.
And
Did,
the co-op,
did Advance Wars come out?
the co-op, no.
It still got pushed back.
The co-ops that were on those games that I just mentioned, right?
Hmm.
DLC, both of them.
Yeah, of course.
Separate campaign.
But if they added those
Co-op.
in like a
But the-
Fire Emblem or Shining Force, oh, I'd fucking have a heart attack.
That would be
That'd be
amazing.
You got to
That'd be
write them,
amazing.
man. You got to actually get them on the podcast or write them
Mm.
before it's done.
Triangle strategy, same shit.
Another game they had was Railgrade, which is it's a niche title. It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon but trains.
Yeah.
I mean, another game they announced.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. It's something.
It's for somebody.
next.
RPG Time: The Legend of Right, which looked freaking amazing, dude. The shit looked crazy.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, that one did look cool, man.
It looked like
Yeah.
hand drawn art
Yeah.
with pencils, but it looked elaborate. Like a lot of stuff was
Mhm.
going on, a lot of animation,
The
a lot
Legend
of
of
cool
who?
stuff. The RPG Time: The Legend of Right.
Mhm.
That looks crazy. I hope that gets some success because it looks like it took a lot, a lot of work. So
Again?
Yeah, dude. Nah,
Bro,
it's not gonna stop.
don't pay no attention.
Stop jerking.
Man.
Cheaper than Tinder. Listen,
Stop
I'm missing out on
jerking.
Tinder apparently.
Oh, man.
No, you're not.
Jeez.
Tinder's
No,
trash.
apparently that's
Oh,
supposed to be
man.
crazy.
Tinder's trash.
Oh boy.
I know you should click. No, don't click, y'all. Another thing that was surprising, they announced Sonic Frontiers, the new zones, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
I thought that
they
looked
needed
cool.
to
I
show
thought it
us.
looked cool
They
too.
I
needed
thought
to
it
show
looked
that from
really
day
good.
one, dude.
But-
This open zone.
You
They
know
need
what?
to show this every time.
You know what? I didn't even think they need to show it to day one. I think people are just so spoiled that they want to see everything from day one. And they want to see, since there's so many games that do so much, they want to see everything that you have in your bag off of the first reveal, and people need to fucking just wait.
Well,
And that's
I mean,
what they did. They said, here goes the combat, and now here goes a trailer.
Yeah.
Now everyone shuts up. It's like,
I think they
come
should have
on.
at least shown a different. If they had this ready, I think they should have at least shown 2 different areas. That's all,
Yeah.
instead of just the forest.
It's not coming out yet.
I'd
Until,
say,
I'm gonna be
I'd say
honest.
hold off. Yeah, they should
Well,
hold off.
And I saw it, and this is why I said, I fucking told you. I'm like,
I'm
I
just
knew they had
glad.
some
I'm just
shit.
glad it wasn't just that open world. So they have zones. They have different music. That's all I asked. Listen, it was fine.
I knew it was happening.
But that they told people specifically not to talk about that, which is crazy. Because they all played it.
And they all listen.
I'm a little concerned about Sonic Frontiers, man. And I look, I hope it's a great game. I hope it's great. But I'm concerned about it, man, because Sega they don't have a good track record lately, man.
Lately, they've been
and you
letting
can't
everybody
count
down.
Sonic Mania because Sonic Mania was developed by a fan,
Yep.
right?
Oh yeah.
It's like
So-
Streets of Rage 4.
I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sonic team is I'm with you, man. I'm cautiously optimistic. Like I want it to
yeah.
succeed.
Yeah, you have no
Yeah,
choice.
But I'm
Me too,
scared.
me
Man.
too.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
scared.
what sucks about it though is it's a trend to hate on it now.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah,
online,
yeah.
it's like, oh
Yeah, for sure,
If it looks
for
great,
sure.
I think it looks it's terrible.
And
Just
if-
to get hit.
and if
Follow
it-
trends.
And if it's good,
Mhm.
it's gonna be terrible.
Right.
You know
Because
what
that
I mean?
gets
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hits.
But
yeah.
if it's great,
Yeah.
it's okay.
yeah,
You know,
I think
and-
it.
Yeah.
I think it looks fine. I think it looks.
I like the way it looks.
I think it looks like a newer Sonic Adventures.
yeah.
And if people want Sonic Adventure, you're gonna get that. If you don't want
If
it,
they do
then-
it right, dude, it's going to be amazing.
Right.
If
Yeah.
they do it right, it's going to be
Right.
I
amazing.
really hope it does.
If they do it like Sonic Adventures, it's gonna suck. Because
Yeah,
it's not that.
I'm not on Team Sonic Adventures.
No, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it like Sonic Adventures. How Sonic Adventure was a big open field
Yeah.
hub,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you had your
Mm.
linear stages.
No,
I'm like,
exactly.
there's gonna be linear stages.
It's gonna be
in
like
Frontier.
Mario Odyssey, man.
It's like
Similar
the
to that.
Yes,
it's
gonna
like
be,
the technology could flesh out the ideas that Sonic Adventure couldn't do.
I just hope it's fun because people are gonna hate on it regardless now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Ugly Sonic. Put him in the game.
He should be in the game though.
Put him in the
Yeah,
game.
He should be in the game.
Oh yeah.
He's got to be in the
Just
game.
be like new trailer, Ugly Sonic trailer.
Yes.
Just to appease the fans.
He should have his own game.
Yes.
Do your own shit. Yeah, do your own shit.
Boss
Fuck
or
it.
something. A skin.
And then another game that I didn't really care about whatsoever was Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm sorry.
The fuck was that?
What?
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
What are you talking about, man?
Dreamlight
That was
Valley.
the best game of the freaking present that I was
Retro, talk about it. Talk about it.
Oh, you Disney characters and you do stuff, man. It looks awesome.
It's Disney, you Pixar, and you farm. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I didn't
You
like
can grow
it.
pot in the game and shit. Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
a life simulator, so it's not my
Yeah.
type of game.
Hi.
Yeah,
Oh, that was the case. That changed the game.
Yo, you know what kind of
Yeah.
pisses me off? I was on Instagram and I was looking at this game called Disney Mirrorverse,
okay.
and I'm like, oh, it's like Disney characters turn into like RPG into RPG characters, and I'm like, oh, this looks fire. Mobile,
Mm,
and it looks like
always
legit.
mobile.
Damn it,
It was
man.
good, right?
Well, listen,
Yeah.
Because in
when
the
you
mobile games, they do look good, but they're fucking mobile games.
when you have stuff
Yeah.
like Disney Dreamlight Valley, who cares about the mobile game? For real,
That should be a mobile game.
for real.
I can't
I don't know,
get
man.
it right.
Listen, everything has their audience.
Yeah, I know.
What Live Alive, Live a Live.
Live Alive.
You
Live
already,
Alive.
you already
Live a Live.
talked about this one.
Yep.
They announced the demo available now,
Pretty good.
and you can transfer over, which is also that's always
I
cool.
love that.
It's always cool. And
Squaresoft.
they, you know, it has to get people to buy the game because you already put in the time.
Right.
Put in 3 hours, you're gonna want to buy the game.
Yep.
So
Works
yeah, it's
with
cool.
me every time.
They have Doraemon Story of Seasons, Fiends of the Great Kingdom. That's a hell of a long title. dude.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a Doraemon game, which is not strictly Japanese, I haven't seen that since Super Nintendo or no Nintendo 64.
Right.
I believe that the last time I seen that. So interesting.
This
Interesting.
is interesting.
They have Minecraft Legends.
That's interesting. We played that.
It looked no, we played the. It's
Oh, wait,
not the
no,
same
Dungeons,
game.
I'm
we
sorry.
played Dungeons,
I'm sorry, we played
which
Dungeons.
Legends looks a lot like Dungeons.
Yeah, but it was good.
I'm surprised they came out with another game like it.
It
But
looked
it looked okay. I mean, it's Minecraft, so it's gonna sell.
It's a decent
uh,
dungeon crawler.
Another surprise was Dragon Quest Treasures.
That was a surprise for
That was a
sure.
surprise. It looked good. It looked good
Yeah.
for what it was.
Dragon Quest.
It's a spinoff.
They're never gonna
Mhm.
end
They
that
keep
series.
making
They're
spin-offs.
never
Yeah.
gonna end that
Is
series.
that Dragon Quest Builders?
That shit.
Yeah,
Dude, Dragon Quest been around forever.
it has.
Mhm.
I remember it was what was it?
Dragon Warrior.
Dragon Warrior, yeah.
Dragon Warrior. But December 9th, that's coming out. Portal Champion, Portal Companion Collection. My bad. That's just for you, Chuck. You're not gonna get that playthrough.
That's my game, man.
Fighter
That's my-
Fridays,
No.
Portal Friday.
Companion.
I'll be fighting the developers.
Go on, man. Go on.
That's cool though. That looked good.
I'll tell you what did get my interest, even though I probably won't play it. If I was gonna play a farming game, Harvestella from Square Enix, that looked crazy. They had dragons
Mhm.
shooting lasers at you while you're farming. I'm like, dude, if you're gonna farm, you might as well be fighting dragons.
Yeah.
It looked like
Farming game.
Okay.
it looked crazy though. It comes out November 4th. I'm interested to see if that's gonna do better than like Harvest Moon or something like that.
Mhm.
I think they did a hell of a job, and I'm surprised because Square is coming out with a lot of titles.
Square is crazy, man. Yeah, they're on fire.
Wait, what did you just say?
Square's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
The fuck
Square's
was
crazy,
man.
crazy right
Fuck.
now. They're on fire, man.
There's a tactical adventure game called Captain Velvet Meteor: The Jump Plus Dimensions.
Too long of a name.
It's a long name. All these
Damn.
titles are long as hell.
Yeah.
I think they're all Japanese titles because they if you watch
like
watch anime or read manga, those titles are extra long now.
They're
Mhm.
translated.
Yeah. But I mean that looked interesting. It's whatever. And then they had the Persona series.
Yes.
What was it? 3,
3 to 5.
4, and 5. They always come out with 5 first, which is weird. But
I like 4.
it's coming out to the Switch. So Persona's everywhere now. If you didn't play Persona, there's no reason why you haven't. If you are interested, it's coming out. For
Never
every
played it.
system.
People
I've
have been-
never played it either. No?
Same here, but
Yeah.
people have been waiting for that for a long. They were losing their shit. The fact
Yep.
that that's coming to the Switch.
I think if you're a JRPG fan,
That's
I think you should
You'll be very happy.
probably give it a shot.
You'll be very happy.
Yeah, and listen, if I was in high school, I would have definitely played Personas.
Oh, dude.
Like I would have definitely played them then
It's
because I
too-
was big on.
5 was too much high school though.
I was big on JRPGs then though. Nowadays it takes so long because it's a lot of time.
I do like.
Yeah.
I do like killing the main character of 5 in Smash Brothers.
Oh, Joker.
Yeah, that's
That's a
fine.
Joker, man.
Yeah.
Well, when they announced that,
I
you
like
pretty
killing
much.
Jokers.
I wonder if when they announced it was when they actually had the plans to come out with 5 because they had to.
It'll take him
On
that
the
long.
Switch?
Take him that long.
That's crazy long. He was like the first guy.
Yeah. His
But-
first DLC.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
crazy.
Makes-
And now finally he's on the system.
Yes.
But yeah, those games get a lot of praise. So
Mhm.
more power to them. More people play them, the better it is. And that was the whole mini, as far as I know. I might have
Mini.
missed something, but if I missed something, let me know in the comments, y'all.
Oh.
How'd y'all like that mini direct?
I thought it was good.
Nah, Retro, not you. Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
No, no.
Audience.
We did think we did. I thought it was good too. I thought it was
Yeah.
good. A lot of people said, meh.
For
whatever.
a mini, it was a lot. It was a lot for a
A
mini.
lot. Dude,
Yeah.
they had Mario in a mini. So you can't ask for more than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had a lot of titles, a lot of new titles. Like I said, people don't care about new titles, but I'm happy that they're bringing out new titles, damn it.
Mhm.
And
Dude,
maybe those will
look.
be new AAA titles.
Here's what I love about Nintendo Directs, dude. It's just fucking. It's just game.
Oh, yeah.
Gameplay. It's not a bunch of bullshit cinematic trailers. It's not a bunch of bullshit musical performances that nobody cares about.
Usher
I
doesn't come
want to
out.
see games, and I want to see gameplay, and that's what you get with a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah,
So
but it's not the big direct, so who cares?
right. Yeah. That's coming though. That's coming.
Yeah,
It's coming.
Next week.
The directs, the
then I'll be
official
coming.
directs is like a spectacle.
Yeah.
They turned it
One-
into a spectacle.
When they have stuff to announce, they're gonna make it a spectacle,
Yeah.
Mhm.
unless it's Xeno, a Xeno game.
Oh
They-
god.
No, but I mean, like,
But
people
people
enjoy it.
I
Like,
love-
people do.
Like, people went ape shit for it, but I'm like, I don't care about it because I don't play it.
They're
But
amazing.
people love it.
Great.
People are waiting for a Metroid announcement, a
Hey-
Metroid Prime announcement. They are waiting so hard.
You know what's upsetting
Yeah.
is when they announced Bayonetta 3, but they teased the little bear from Astral Chain
Yep.
in there. I said, you motherfucking
I
asshole.
thought it was an Astral
At
Chain
least you knew what it
sequel.
was.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know what that
That
was.
was it. They did
Yeah.
that for a reason.
In the
Yes.
They did that for a reason. Like,
Well, Nintendo owns that now.
not yet.
Nintendo owns it now.
Yeah, not yet.
Mhm.
Sequel coming. Though.
But here you go. Here goes a
Sequel.
little.
We're
little-
working on it.
little
It would
taste.
Maybe.
surprise me if I saw an Astral Chain sequel on the Switch. It would surprise me.
I want to see a Bayonetta Astral Chain merger.
It's possible.
Mhm.
They might have some
Yeah.
costumes. I
would be
guarantee you
interesting.
that.
That would be interesting.
But it's not Capcom.
That'd be too much to endure.
I know.
Yeah.
Cops, angels, and demons.
Hey, you do a Google image search, Bayonetta and Astral Chain merger. I bet you'll pull something up.
Yep.
If you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That spam thing comes back. every time.
Yeah, right. Fanbot's about to pop in.
Spam
Like,
bot,
well,
come
if you
back.
want to see this,
I know what you're talking about.
Rule 34.
it's actually been retro ruled the entire time.
Yeah. Hey, you guys got me, man.
Miami Sunrise in the chat. What's going
Hey.
on?
Miami Sunrise.
Long time no see, man.
What's
Good to have
good?
you here. Good to have you.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, we moving on.
Moving
Still
on.
got news?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
we
we're
got
only
two
halfway
more.
through.
We got two more.
We're only
man.
halfway. This is the rest of the show. This is the whole rest
Well,
of the show.
the mini was the big.
Yeah, the menu was huge.
I can't wait to see what the Mickey's got in store.
We're gonna run through this one, next one.
Yeah, this was
real,
quick.
real quick. I don't know what the fuck. This is.
So, Shigeru Miyamoto. Apparently, cringed.
Miyamoto.
Listen, Japanese. Now, listen. The creator of Mario.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yes, there you go.
Thank you, Joe.
There you go, Mr. Japanese man.
Shiggy.
Apparently cringed when he first saw Wind Waker's art style.
Damn.
So did I.
I think
did I.
everybody.
I think it was a
Yeah.
universal cringe
That was
in the
weird.
room when that happened to begin with. Because if you remember,
The trailer.
no. If you remember,
That's what I remember.
when Wind Waker came out, just before that, they had like a fake
Space
trailer
World.
E3.
Yeah.
for Ocarina of Time, and they had
Yeah.
a much better looking. I think what was it? It was a 3D 3DFX.
Yeah.
Yep.
Around that time, it's probably 3DFX,
And it showed Link.
and it showed Link fighting
It
Ganon,
looked awesome.
and it looked crazy.
Mhm.
It looked awesome.
And people were like, "This is what the next Zelda's gonna look like. It's gonna look realistic as hell." And then they popped up this game that looked like what was the Christmas special?
with the,
You know,
the clay animation.
Yeah, the clay animation.
clay animation.
That's exactly what they look like.
It looked like
Mhm.
fan art, like bad fan.
It didn't look like Link at all.
I hate
And-
the art to this day.
Yeah.
No, it's awful.
I hate the art
Yeah.
style to this
Fucking
day.
awful.
But let me see. It says, according to the translation of an old issue of Nintendo Dream Magazine by Did You Know Gaming, Wind Waker director E.G.
Onoma.
Anuma, he said Miyamoto literally cringed when he first saw the game's visual style.
That's funny.
Literally cringed. Like he had no idea what they were working on. Like, dude, he was the creator.
And that's
Come on,
funny.
man. That's his little baby.
Damn.
And he said, "Who the hell is this little elf?" I'm waiting to see the snowman
He's one of Santa's elves.
fighting Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
But it says, if I had gone to talk to him from the very beginning, I think he would have said, "How is that Zelda?"
Right.
that's what
Damn.
Aonuma said in the magazine.
Mhm.
Miyamoto had trouble letting go of the realistic Link art style until the very end. Because, dude, that's what he made that.
It's like letting go. It's
That's-
like, no, that's
yeah.
what he's supposed to look like.
He's supposed to look
Yeah.
like that. He's had, like, he already made Zelda as a kid.
It's
the
his
first
image.
Zelda.
It's his image.
And then he grew up in Adventures of Link, and then he grew up in
Mhm.
Zelda 3, and then he grew up and he was growing in all of these.
He's running around like a little dickhead.
So to have somebody jump in and say, "Hey,
Get
it
outta
looks
here.
like a little elf character claymation,"
Oh.
you gotta say, "Hey." So he said at some point he given a presentation against his will, and when he said something to me like, it's not too late to change course, change course, change course, and make a realistic Zelda. So he even said in the presentation that he wanted to halt the production of it and make a realistic Zelda.
I would shut the whole shit down.
And then for them to tell him, like, listen, we're talking about Link, man, not Zelda. This is not Zelda at all. So Miyamoto thought that Link was Zelda. What the hell? He thought we were wrong the whole time.
Jesus
They
Christ.
said Miyamoto was a legend, obviously, but it might have been a good thing that he trusted the team's instinct and continued forward with Wind Waker's art style.
Mm-hmm.
And they said the game is more memorable for it. I mean, listen, if you got an art style like that, that's as prevalent as that, like, it's gonna stand out. And
Definitely
gonna-
stood out.
it's gonna, even if you move up towards better graphics, an
Mhm.
art style that's like that is gonna stand out.
Yep.
Because it doesn't look bad. It never looks bad. It was just such a shock to see at the time.
From what it originally was to
Yeah.
what it became. It looked like
Yeah.
like a cereal box mascot.
And they only came out with, what was it, on the DS they came out with it again, right? He looked like
Twice.
that.
Spirit Tracks and what was the
Well,
other
he
one?
was the
Phantom Hourglass.
Minish Cap for Game Boy Advance. Had that used that artwork.
But it
So they
worked.
did go back to it. though.
It
Yeah.
did work though for the handhelds. Though it did work for
It worked
DS.
better for the handhelds. No one
Yeah.
cared. No one cared
Exactly.
about
It
Link
was
on the handheld.
small
really.
screen, so it's like all right.
It's funny. I want to see him cringe. He always holds the shield. Listen, when I see Miyamoto, he's holding the Zelda shield. He is all up in this. I want to see him cringe.
You know what's funny
when they
about
showed
that
his
too?
face.
I remember when Wind Waker was first announced and everyone was giving it heat. Miyamoto was defending it at the time, along with Anoma. So, and even what was it, Yuji Naka of Sonic Team, when he was heading that up, he was saying, "Oh, it looks interesting." See, those guys were like
Because he
defending
could
it.
see Sonic in that game.
So, so it was surprising to learn that Shiggy had a problem with it. So it's like everyone had a problem with that. It wasn't a bad game, but as far as the quality of the game, it's a good Zelda. Some people like,
Except for the water.
I fucking love it.
No,
yeah,
it's
it's like
awesome.
some people
Dude,
love
at
it.
the
Some,
end of the game, Link fucking does a front flip and stabs
Stabs in the
Ganon through
head.
the head
That
with
was
the
brutal.
fucking Master Sword.
yeah.
What more do you want?
It's not, that was a cool finale for everything.
Yeah.
Like you were going throughout the whole game. It's
But they're made out of Play-Doh.
Paper.
we runs the
got that
television
violent.
thing, the hair
Paper mache.
moves like this.
not
and
How
stuff like
badass
that.
would have been though if blood just started spraying out of his
Oh,
fucking head?
That'd
And
be insane.
Cartoon blood? That would be great.
Paper mache.
Yeah.
All
blood.
right, we gotta stop this. We got an important question to
Oh
ask.
no!
yeah.
Here it goes. Here it
All right,
goes.
so
you
before
guys
we
have
get to
asked
that-
me this question before in previous podcasts.
Before we get to that, though, let us know what y'all thought and how you think Miyamoto felt about this. If you think he was right in thinking that it was bad, or did it was it good that they used this art style in Wind Waker or not? Would you prefer to have like a realistic Wind Waker? I don't know if that would have worked out now looking back, but let us know in the comments what you think. Do you think it's a good idea, or you think that time has passed and you're fine with it now?
Okay.
Yeah. So now
Yeah.
on
pop that question up.
Michael Herman has appeared
Shout
in the
out to
chat,
Mike Herman.
and he is late, yes, but he has a very, very big question to ask you guys in the chat and everybody out there leaving the comments.
So, for those of us that indulge in hot wings,
Yes.
Spicy hot wings.
spicy hot wings, your dipping sauce, do you like blue cheese or do you like ranch?
Leave it in the comments, y'all.
Yeah. Put it in
And
the
you,
chat.
You two,
Put it in the chat
you
now if
two
you're
also,
watching
Wolf,
live.
what do you prefer?
Yeah. What team?
Ranch.
We posed this
I'm a
question
ranch
to
guy,
you.
man.
Oh,
Fucking
my
love
man.
ranch.
Ranch.
Bro, bro.
We got one.
Told you.
We got one for
Fucking
Ray.
ranch
We
on
hope you
pizza,
enjoyed
man.
The podcast, y'all.
Oh yeah, man.
The podcast
It's over,
is
man. It's
over.
over.
We're moving on to next week. There's a ranch lover.
Oh,
in the
yeah. I didn't know
We
you
got-
went that way.
We got another ranch.
Riken with the ranch.
Got
What's
another ranch.
good?
ranch
man.
on hot wings.
Hot wings,
Ranch.
dude.
No, it's not. Look,
Was this a mistake?
Blue
Does
cheese and
anyone
spice.
tell you about blue cheese, or do you just
Yeah.
don't like? A lot of people don't like blue cheese.
I don't like blue
I've
cheese.
had blue cheese.
Mhm.
I like it. I don't like
Actually,
it with my
World of
hot wings.
Bizarre, I don't have either one. I just go all buffalo. I go all
Bizarre
buffalo.
said, "Bring the heat, man."
Yeah, I don't do either
both
one.
taste good. I'm a blue cheese person, but ranch doesn't taste bad on wings. I've had it
Dude,
before.
I'll eat the blue cheese before the wing. That's how I feel about it.
A little bit of ranch on pizza is good, but
Ranch on
wings.
pizza, listen, ranch is
Yeah.
it's a good option.
We got
Yeah.
a blue cheese. We have a new. He said I'm out. Fuck this podcast. He said blue cheese.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Mike, I told you.
Listen,
Word, I'm a blue cheese.
I'm a blue cheese.
Blue cheese
So
here.
stay with us, y'all.
3 blue cheese lovers here, man.
Oh,
Come on.
It's the guests who
Right
like
here.
Mike,
ranch.
I don't know much, but I know fattening foods.
Dude, I can mix ranch and blue cheese and be fine with it. If y'all don't know, just enjoy Jammer's channel, man.
Shout out to Jam.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
it's
Jam.
fine.
Shout out to Jammer. Shout out to
Shout
Jammer.
out to Jammer, man.
Yo, love. But yeah, blue cheese is the winner. I don't care what y'all say.
Damn.
Blue cheese is the winner.
So you're just delusional now.
Damn.
No, dude.
Hot and blue
You're
go
delusional.
together.
I'm gonna ask the
Well,
bar tonight. I'm gonna ask how many.
Has anybody tried to mix ranch and blue cheese together?
No.
Has anybody tried that?
Never tried.
No, I have
I don't
not.
think.
Never
I think
tried
it would. I
Hey.
think the blue cheese is overpowered the ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Would it?
Yeah.
Blue cheese tastes really good on buffalo chicken pizza for some reason.
Exactly, which is why blue
Well,
cheese is
that's
the
true.
preferred choice.
Guy.
I've done
guy.
both, but on my wings, on my exclusive wings,
Yeah.
ranch,
Ranch?
man.
Like I said, salad,
Ranch all day.
ranch salad. That's what that's
Mm.
for.
Ranch salad.
Yeah, you don't put wings in your salad. Stop it.
You
Gotta
can put
find out.
blue cheese on a salad.
You
though.
can too,
Yeah, yeah,
which
you
is
can.
great, which is better.
Nah, French
Preference.
To
dressing.
each their own, man. It
French
is a
dressing.
preference.
For
It's a
me-
preference.
dressing
There's
on
no
a
wrong
salad.
answer. That's the thing about that. There's
French
no wrong
dressing
answer.
on
Spice
the
gets
Now, if you
blue
said if you said honey mustard on your hot
Oh.
wings,
Whoa. Yo, what the hell?
then you be
What
wrong.
are we doing here?
Then you be wrong.
What are we
Because
doing?
obviously that's a bad choice.
Jesus.
But if it was just chicken tenders with honey mustard, that works.
You might as well say ketchup
Ketchup works.
on hot wings.
It's
No,
like
not
ca-
on hot
it's like-
wings. I said on
saying.
Putting honey mustard on a buffalo
tenders. Tenders
hot
is
wing
different. Tenders
is
different
like
than
putting
hot.
ketchup on a steak.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with ketchup?
Hmm.
Oh, I'm
What the heck?
Excuse me.
Listen, I have blue cheese
All
on
right.
steak.
All right,
That's when
next-
it's
next-
right.
Yeah, let's go to the news.
I'm sure we just lost all our subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's more. There's more. We
I
gained-
was
we
not
gained
involved in this. Yo.
some. We gained some.
Let's
All right.
go to our last news, guys.
Moving on to the news. That was the question of himself. That was the news. That was the news. Oh my god! You need to post up a separate news for that.
Oh, man.
All right. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes takes #1 spot in the UK box.
It's the UK, man. It's
You guys won't hear that.
Wow.
The mic's peaked. You won't hear
It wasn't that
anything
loud.
that's
It wasn't
going
that
on.
loud. It wasn't that loud.
So I'm gonna leave this up to y'all because Fire Emblem's your game.
Yes, man.
#1 on UK, but in America, not so much. But listen,
It's
listen.
second in the eShop right now.
Is
man.
it? It's
Right,
second?
right next to Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Ninja
I didn't
Turtles-
even know that game came out. So,
Which is a valid. It's a valid option.
And that's why it's #1 in UK. Let me say that.
Exactly. Well, listen. Remember they said like for retail box versus digital. Digital is like almost damn near 50%, if not more now.
Probably, yeah.
So the fact that it's #1 in the box charts, which is I only think they count retail, which means that it must be doing hella good as far as retail and box. Which is, I mean,
It's a
listen,
dope ass game. We played the demo.
is,
It's
it
really
is.
fucking incredible. Really,
I'm
really
happy
dope.
for the Warriors team because they finally found, like with Zelda and with Fire Emblem, they finally found something that actually works for them. And I think that that's the move. They should definitely do that.
You know, the One Piece games, they work for them. The Fist and North Star game, they
Whoa,
really.
wait, what?
Fist and North Star games.
dude, I thought you
Fist
said
of the North
fist in
Stank.
us.
That's what he said.
The fish and yeah,
Fist and
Fist in us game.
One of those games you read.
Fist
I
of
think
North
they-
Star, Gundam. It's like they've done a lot of good games.
I think they hit their stride with these though. There's a big difference in like the mainstream acceptance of the Zelda games and the Fire Emblem games. I think they've done a hell of a job, especially since the first ones. The first ones were like a test,
Yeah.
and
Bro.
now they figured out how to do it.
They've been
Well,
doing it for a while now with different
Well,
franchises.
Dynasty Warriors have they done? Have they done it with Dynasty Warriors?
Yeah, Dynasty Warriors was what they have like nine
The original.
Dynasty Warriors.
But I mean, have they done it like this though? Like, there's a difference in characterization in this.
Well, because it's Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
They can't do it that style because it's Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Fire Emblem has the strategy aspect of it. You can't do that in Zelda.
Right.
Zelda added. I think the thing that makes these games more successful is the fact that they take it from the original games
The lore.
and the lore and the things that made those games cool, and they add a little hint of that in the Warriors style. Like the Zelda games, you get to use the big giant fucking machines that were in the game. And
Well, I've never seen
Yeah.
better characterization in a Zelda game in comparison to the Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
that's that
The Koei Tecmo.
the Age of Calamities is easily the best Warriors game I've ever seen.
Fucking love that game.
That's
Yeah, it was
incredible.
awesome.
Well, that's
yeah.
the best I've seen the characters in
That's
Zelda.
incredible.
That's my
true.
main gripe with Zelda is the characters aren't interesting.
Well,
to me.
the thing of Breath of the Wild is they introduced cool characters that are dead,
Mm.
and then in Age of Calamity, you're like, oh no, they're fucking alive, and they're cool, and they're fun to use. That's why it's like, what? The fuck? Why didn't you do this in the main game?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they had a whole soundtrack in Age of Calamity that was incredible that they didn't use in the main game, which is
Wow.
like mind blowing. But now, in,
Well, I'm happy that they have the option of doing that now.
yeah,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and now in Three Hopes, which has 3 houses, which did very well, which has like a main hub world that you do a lot of side shit before battles. They added that
Mhm.
into the Three Hopes,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, I could build this up. I could make this town a little bit better so they could sell better weapons. I could do this over here, and the soundtrack is back, remixed and new tracks, and I'm like, this is already one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard from 3 houses, and now you're gonna remix those tracks on 3 Hopes. And
You know what made
it's
them
like,
finally
yo,
figure that out? When they had Ryu Hayabusa and they added his remix track to the
Oh
game.
well, with
That's the
what was
first
that?
one to
Warriors
do it.
Orochi 3.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the first time they did
That
it like
was-
that, and
that
they
was
said,
sick.
"We got something here."
Possibly,
Yeah,
possibly because that was sick. I forgot he was even in that game.
that
and I'm
changed
like,
the whole game.
They introduced him, and then I was like, oh my
That was the
God.
first.
Yeah.
That was the first time they changed the game.
But now they can do
Mm.
so many other titles,
They can.
and they did One Piece.
They licensed
anime.
a lot. They licensed
They
a
did
lot.
Berserk, which is an anime. Like,
Berserk.
They did
why
Fist
not?
of the- Fist
They
of
did
the North Star.
Gundam.
Fist of the North Star, 2
And
of them.
Gundam.
They did Gundam.
They did a lot of anime
a
licenses.
Why
lot.
not?
4 Gundams. Yep.
Why not do a Dragon Ball?
It still baffles me
Yeah,
how
surprisingly.
it still baffles
Dragon
me
Ball.
how they started with
Mhm.
the fighting game,
Yeah.
and then they just switched the whole. They just
Yeah.
changed their whole platform.
What you saying, Wolf?
Sorry.
So first of all, Dragon Ball, that would be badass. But dude, okay, picture, if you will, a Super Mario Warriors game.
Yo, they
Come on.
They
People have
rumored,
been asking.
no,
Come
they
on.
rumored that a while ago.
They want to
actually.
do it. That Omega
Yeah.
Force wants to do
Yeah,
it.
They
they-
might
they-
be on board with that.
Yeah, they.
Dude,
Yeah. But the fact that
Can you imagine
Ubisoft already did it.
the cha-
they did it with strategy.
The chaos.
Yeah.
Really, they did perfect with strategy.
But
Yeah.
they got to make it like 4-player co-op.
yeah, man.
And they got to give Mario a gun like he was. He was
Yeah.
originally supposed to have a gun. They gotta give him a gun.
He has it in Mario Rapids.
Give him Yoshi. He does. He does.
Well, they have it.
He's got lasers.
Yeah, they got it.
They need Yoshi.
The fact that these are
Mhm.
successful is good because you could take a lot of different franchises and be like, hey, let's try it this style.
Dude, it wouldn't surprise me
Exactly.
if they got Mario. They
Yep.
would
Dude,
not surprise me.
I've heard it.
Because they got the characters.
I've heard it
They
brought
got
up.
enough characters.
That's too many.
I'd be interested in the Dragon Ball version. of this
Dragon
thing.
Ball would
Yeah.
be.
Mhm.
But I
But,
can't.
but
Oh, wow.
Arxis is not letting go of that license
Oh,
anytime.
hell no.
Can it be
Dragon
a-
Ball? No.
Can it be on the Switch though? Because like
Nah,
the
chill,
effects,
chill, chill,
the
chill.
Nah,
effects
nah, nah.
going into each move would be like the
It would-
system would be like
Steaming.
It would be, yeah, it would slow down
That's
to
a
a
lot
death.
of shit.
It would slow
You know
down.
what I want? You know what I want? This is a little bit off topic, but I want Nintendo to license out Zelda to From Software. Let From Software make a fucking Zelda game, dude.
Ooh, good one.
Could
I
you
like that.
imagine?
Oh man.
That would be
Oh, man.
insane. It
Yeah,
won't happen, but it would be insane.
it would be
You got
insane.
an Elden Ring Zelda.
Nintendo's like, no.
Well, listen,
Hey, never
that's
say
what they're
never.
doing. They're copying. They're,
Breath of the Wild.
they're
took a lot
copying
of-
it anyway. They're copying Elden Ring as we speak.
They're
So,
gonna.
so we'll see what happens.
Hence
And,
the delay.
and you can
feel-
fly.
Yeah.
They added
Yeah.
flight.
Dude.
This is how they're gonna do
Yo,
it.
they delayed that shit. Like, hold on.
They said, hold
Yeah.
on.
hold on.
Hold on.
They said we need to add more to this world.
Yeah.
They're onto
Mhm.
something.
Back to
Because
the
you
drawing
can
board.
literally every turn you make in Elden Ring is a new experience completely. So they're
Mhm.
like, yeah, enough of this freaking ninja hiding out as a person. I hated that in this in Breath of the Wild. Every time I talk to a character, whoa, I'm an evil villain. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to talk to this freaking guy
The,
every time.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, it was annoying.
no the clan.
Yeah, it was
I forgot
annoying.
they-
Yeah,
Some
the
ninja
Yiga
guy
clan or
popped out.
whatever.
Some ninja guy was like fake. And I'm like, stop.
Oh,
being
when you
this
thought it
guy.
was a villager or some
Yeah,
shit.
every time.
They'll
Every
wreck you
time.
mad fast. So you went the wrong way.
Exactly. No, I went completely the wrong way. I ruined that game.
No, I like killing those dudes every time they wanted to battle, and you just.
I did not kill them. I was so weak. I was so
He
weak.
had a stick.
Yeah, I was so weak. They got destroyed by stupid ninjas. But yeah, I played that wrong.
Mm.
But yeah, it would be interesting. I would like to see what they do to counteract something like an Elden Ring with Zelda.
That would be
Mhm.
interesting.
Why not do a Street Fighter type game like this?
Yeah.
I really would.
A Fatal Fury type game.
I've always wanted a
Final
Final
Fight.
Fight Street
Why not
Fighter.
a
Final Fight.
Why not
Dude,
a
Final
Castlevania
Fight Street
game?
Fighter could have happened
Mm.
years ago.
Yeah.
I don't understand
Called
why
Street
Final
Fighter
Fight.
Alpha.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Beat 'em up.
I don't know why Final Fight
Okay,
has to
take
come out with
Street
Street
Fighter,
Fighter
man.
characters. I don't understand.
There has
Yeah.
to be.
Do the uppercut.
Yeah.
Do the fireball. Like do the moves in the fighting game.
It's
That's
crazy.
That's what Final Fight.
Dude,
That's why it
dude,
has no sequel.
I'm
There's
with you
so
on that.
many. There's so many
So mad.
ways you can
No,
go.
it's passion. It's passion.
I know.
Alcohol.
Could be
No,
like
Speaking of alcohol,
but there's so many different ways you can go with Warriors, and
Yeah.
it's not one franchise that's like you could
Mm.
find. You can argue for a lot of franchises.
Mhm.
Yeah.
To
Yep.
dude, they did Legend of Prince Arslan.
Yo,
Which was left
and
field
I
as
never
hell.
caught that, and it looked
Left
fucking
field.
phenomenal. It looked
And I love that anime. The original.
I
The
forgot.
original.
What's that? Wii or Wii U?
that was Wii
Wii U.
U.
Wii U,
Yeah,
Wii U,
Yeah.
and they look like that was when they changed the premise of it when you get on the horse and stuff.
You
It's
could
pretty
do
cool.
Power Rangers like that.
Oh, word, Power Rangers.
Oh.
You know,
Easy.
Power Rangers
Oh.
when they
Oh,
originally did
yeah.
Tekken, make the Tekken beat 'em up. Do it,
Dude.
not that
Mhm.
fake ass beat 'em up.
You
Oh,
could
you
do
mean the-
Ronin Warriors
Yeah.
like that.
Rome Warriors, that's easy.
Do that.
Man,
Do it.
There's too many.
There's so many.
Yeah.
Remake God Hand and
Dude,
Warriors game.
Just remake God Hand. I don't care how you do it.
in
just
the
remake
Warriors
God
game.
Hand.
I got one for you. God of Warriors. God of War
I like
in
it.
a Warriors
There you
format.
go.
Blood,
Yeah, give them
Yeah.
more people to kill.
blood everywhere.
Yeah.
More people.
Just blood.
That would
Yeah.
work.
It would work. It's like
Yeah.
It'd be like
original.
Berserk.
Oh,
It'd
yeah.
be like Berserk.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be like
Yep.
God of War 1 and 2 and 3. The original.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It would be just like that.
That's
That would
funny.
be dope, man. So yeah, let us know how you feel about the Fire Emblems and you know the Warriors franchises in general. What would you like to see? Leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into our intermission right now.
Yeah.
A little
Let
bathroom
me
break.
guess. Jay has to piss again.
Oh yeah.
Yo, how did Bazaar get timed out? He got timed out.
He got
for
timed
300
out.
Why?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Good for him.
There must be some sort of bot.
Maybe it was the sex spot. The sex spot got him.
Oh my gosh! It said message delete. Yeah, why are they doing that?
Yeah, it
No
wasn't
one-
me.
We're not blocking.
Yo, can you guys can you like unplug your webcam and plug it back in and see if it like unfreezes it
Oh,
if you don't mind?
Al, what's it called?
I don't know
We're
maybe
freezing
that'll-
on his end. Is there a way we could?
No, it's frozen on.
Oh, is it?
It's frozen in the webcam. It's not.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay, it's frozen in the
Gotcha.
webcam, not the podcast.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we might reanimate.
Yeah,
One way.
yeah.
Yo, I'm excited for this Dragon Ball movie.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's,
I've heard it's good.
Yeah.
I've
Wolf,
heard it's
you a
good.
Dragon Ball fan? You watch?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
See, there we go. See, that's
Bro, I've been a Dragon Ball fan since I was a kid, dude.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Mhm.
What
I-
they've been doing with Piccolo and the new one that got me very happy.
Word.
Nice.
That's supposed to be pretty good. From what I've been reading about, I'm like, it's about time because it's just like, come on.
Oh yeah.
Goku and
Oh,
Vegeta.
yeah.
That the whole Dragon Ball Super was kind of like a Goku Vegeta show, you know, which
It always
Mhm.
is.
It always is.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
been like that since.
Boo series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get a highlight reel for Tien and Yamcha or something, man? They
That's a
be
stretch.
killing my boys,
You,
man.
you're asking
Yeah.
for a bit much there, bro.
I know I'm asking for a lot, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, hold up, Piccolo.
And you have to
We'll
pick-
start there, and then after that, we'll figure it out.
Live camera.
So fucked up. Oh, I see Jay coming back.
Hey, I see you guys
We back?
again.
There we go.
Ah, he sees us.
Yeah.
He sees us.
There we
Yes,
go.
sir.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Good.
That's your
Dude, I
change?
can't wait. I can't wait till they continue Dragon Ball Super because the manga or whatever, you know, it's still going.
Yeah, and it's insane.
You know,
They got the
Yeah.
Boro Act, the granola, and I think what's
Mhm.
after that? Gas.
I wouldn't mind a granola right now.
Granolas are good.
yeah.
Granolas are good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I want them to adapt all that stuff. So it's like I
Oh,
hope
yeah.
it continues to still go on.
It's gonna be a while.
yeah, it's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Tetris Warriors. no.
Yeah, Tetris Warriors.
No.
Nice.
Tetris
Nice.
Warriors.
Could you imagine just blocks?
You find a
flying-
bunch of blocks.
Just blocks flying everywhere.
Well,
Dude,
you
I
gotta
play
line
that
it up
shit.
right to beat them. That'd be crazy.
Right? Told you it could work.
You gotta do a
Tetris
combo
Warriors.
to fit in the right area. They throw their buttons. That'd be ridiculous.
I see
Well, what-
12 people in the chat and only 7 likes. What's going on, y'all?
Yeah, hit that like
What
button.
up?
Yeah, we
Where's
need
that
some
like button?
likes,
That's
man.
button.
Where's the love?
Love.
Where's
Only
We need some likes.
So what y'all are telling us is that you don't like us.
What the heck?
Nah.
So R. Kelly, let me stop playing.
Hell, man. Is that what we gotta do?
Oh.
It's because y'all talking about that blue cheese. That's why people ain't hitting
Dude,
that
blue
like
cheese
button.
that should definitely get likes. Should definitely get likes.
I
Dude,
told y'all about the ranch hack already, man.
That's not
Oh
even.
shit,
doesn't
you
even
guys
make sense.
froze again.
Are you froze again?
Rose again?
Yeah, it's probably just gonna be the way it is, man.
Yeah, you can hear us though.
I can hear you. Yeah,
That webcam.
It literally lasted a second. You might as well just leave it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see that Dragon Ball movie in theaters.
It's gotta be. It's in the city, right?
Um,
Definitely in the city. Oh no,
Sometimes it's out here.
Street.
Like sometimes Roosevelt Field has them.
Really?
No, not Roosevelt Field. I mean,
When's that
Robinson
movie
has
come out?
Really?
I think it comes out
In
August,
August.
right? August.
August. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
I'll see it for free.
Yeah, I just downloaded it.
Yeah, just download. I'll see it for free.
No, it's supposed to be awesome. I can't wait to see that shit.
Hell yeah.
Red Ribbon Army comes back, man. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't they die, the Red Ribbon? You know,
Dude, they're never gonna die.
it's like I thought they were done after the Cell saga and everything like that. That was, Cell was supposed to be the biggest creation, and now they come back.
Should work.
again.
It should pop.
Some dude with a mustache.
It's on live cam.
You gotta watch the movie, bro.
Some dude with a mustache.
I hit a lot of the
Live
spoilers.
It's-
I was scrolling Twitter
There you
and
go.
got
That
caught by
should work.
spoilers. So.
really,
Yep.
I saw some spoilers and I was like,
So
okay,
we should
that's
be
enough.
back.
Yep.
That's all I'm seeing. That's all I'm seeing.
There we go. We're back.
Yeah.
All right, back from intermission. We gonna get this going.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Yeah.
We back.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what this is about. We chilling with Retro Wolf 88. If you don't know, go sign to the page right now. Subscribe. Also, subscribe to us.
Also, scrap that.
If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to us.
Yeah, don't forget about us, man.
We love showing the love, but we want to see y'all show love to us too.
Yeah.
Also, subscribe to PewDiePie. Wait, what?
You know what? You know what's funny? I have not subscribed to him.
Yeah, me
So
either.
out of the 100 million
Yeah.
people subscribed to him, I've
Yep.
never subscribed to PewDiePie.
Wow.
Me either.
It's crazy.
Actually, I've never seen a video of his.
no,
I don't even know who the
Just-
fuck he
just that
is.
one
we
video.
reacted to
No,
him. Yeah. No, I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple of videos.
Yeah.
He's never won me over though.
Okay.
He won over 1 million other people. That's fine.
Yeah.
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 Not a million.
Like a
Like
hundred-
100
million.
Like 100 million. Yeah.
100 million.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Crazy.
But yeah. You know, that's PewDiePie though. This is about level 857.
That's more than some.
What do we
TV
got to do,
networks.
y'all? We need to exit? Nah.
Yeah.
What do we got to do? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, we need a stream from Europe.
Yeah.
We need to break the
Mhm.
algorithm like he did somehow.
Mhm.
That was a once in a lifetime thing.
We need to bring
Yep.
controversy and negativity to the internet.
Yeah. So let's do it. Starting with this.
Yeah.
Let's go, Retro. What you got?
That's what the algorithm is, bro.
Dude, that's
Like,
easy to do, man. Being positive is the fucking hard thing to do.
Exactly.
It really is.
So what do you hate about the game industry? Retro? Let's start with that.
Hey, I try to focus on what I love about the game.
Yeah,
industry.
there we go.
Hell
You know what I mean?
Okay, but what don't you?
Oh my god.
Like I still love.
You know what
Halo,
I hate
even
about
though
the
it's not
game
complete.
industry? Fucking cinematic trailers. That's what.
Yeah,
There
we
you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, let's talk about cinematic trailers.
Wow.
CG in general. What don't you like
Yeah.
about it? Remember Final Fantasy 7 with CG? Listen.
Remember Tekken, the first intro?
Oh no! Listen, the introduction to CG was a little rough, but
was great,
considering what we were coming from, it was pretty awesome at the time.
Mhm.
It does look pretty rough now. PlayStation,
Yeah.
Saturn, Nintendo 64, even all those look
Yep.
busted.
You leave Saren.
very
leave,
hard.
Leave Saren alone.
It's very hard
Leave Saren
to look
alone.
back at those games, especially some of the games you're playing.
Listen, I look, I look back with a smile.
You know for a
I
fact.
look back with a smile.
And then you turn that shit off. Like,
Shining Force 3, you know for a fact it's harsh looking.
Actually, no.
You know that's
wait.
harsh.
Mystaria.
And
It's
Mystaria.
beyond harsh looking.
that
That
intro.
was I was just saying.
Saturn, I mean, the Shining Force is not really too harsh. It's not really
It's
too
very
harsh.
much harsh.
What,
if you
the-
look
what, the
at what it
intro?
does,
Intro, not so much.
it's okay. It's definitely better than Mystaria.
Dude, no, Mystaria.
Mystaria,
Mystaria, you
yeah.
can't even look at. You can't even look at. Oof.
A lot of titles from back
Mm.
then you can't look at.
But Shining Force
Yeah.
3 is the greatest game ever made, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Wow.
Well, everything's getting a remake, so you
bold.
better just keep praying.
I will.
I know you will.
And saving some money.
No, you
So
better
I
buy
can pay
it.
somebody.
Mhm.
You better buy a couple Bibles.
I thought you said a couple bottles. I'm like,
Bottles.
For
Yeah, you
what?
better
Why
buy
we
bottles
buying
too.
bottles?
oh, bottles. Why
That'll
would
make the
I buy-
graphics look better.
Wow.
You buy more bottles, then you got more models.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, 3D model.
That's true.
R.I.P. R. Kelly. R.I.P. R. Kelly.
Yeah,
Oh man, he's not dead still.
I'm sorry. What?
R.I.P. R. Kelly.
He ain't getting out of jail.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
So Retro Wolf, it's been a while.
Emphasis
since
on the
you've been-
P, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while since you've been on the channel.
Yeah,
what
man.
have you been up to since? Because it's been like a whole pandemic,
Bro.
before.
Bro, has it been? When was the last time I was on the podcast,
Before
man?
pandemic.
Last
maybe.
year?
Was it? Was it
I think
really
it might
before
have
the
been
pandemic?
before.
Definitely a year ago.
Definitely.
Damn, bro,
Before the pandemic?
that's crazy.
That's
Darn.
2 years now.
That's 2 years, Kev.
That's
not a
2
year
years
ago.
now.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like I was on in 2020, right?
You probably
Was it
were
20?
during the pandemic.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, I've been up to a lot, man. My life has been chaos in a good way.
Mm.
Okay, the good kind of chaos, right? I'm still working full time at my regular, fucking 8 to 4:30 job or whatever the weekdays. But when I'm not working to make a living, I'm working on building a business and I'm working on the YouTube channel and then trying to find some time to play some games and trying to get all my fucking, usual responsibilities too. So dude, it's like I'm going nonstop, man. I never stop. I'm always working on something or finding some time here and there to plug away at a video game, man. But
a
it's great.
grind.
That's the way I prefer it, dude. Me personally, dude, I find that the busier that I am, the happier that I am, and the less likely I am to get into trouble.
Yeah.
So,
True.
Dude,
Idle
Yeah,
hands.
very
Idle
true.
hands.
I like
Very
that, man.
true.
That's extremely
Mhm.
true.
I've seen your channel's been very, very like active lately, man. You've been
Yeah.
churning out videos.
yeah.
Crazy, man.
Like a factory.
Yeah, dude.
Like a
Yeah,
factory.
yeah. Well, it's not just me. It's my nephew Devin. He's the other half of Retro Wolf 88. He does all the editing, and he's a fucking just killer
Awesome.
editor, dude.
Oh, he's really good.
Killer.
Awesome.
He's
man.
really
Very
good.
talented.
I have
Yeah.
noticed.
Yeah. So without him, there would be no Retro Wolf 88.
Mm.
Well, there would be, but the content wouldn't be anywhere near as good.
Mm.
The videos would be, you probably think you're probably looking at like one video every 2 weeks, maybe one video a month. Without him, there's no channel. Really,
Right.
there's no channel at this level that we're, the level of quality that we strive for. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we
so shout
definitely
out to
seen the growth.
Devin.
Without him, you would be Retro Wolf 87.
Yeah.
Come on.
Don't agree with
Come on,
that.
dude.
No, don't agree
Dude.
with that.
I'll be Retro Wolf 69.
Wolf, don't encourage him. Don't encourage him.
Yeah, just ignore that. But we have definitely seen the growth and more power. I'm happy to
Mhm.
see it.
Quick
Thanks, man.
question,
Thanks.
Wolf. Did you complete your GameCube collection?
So I did complete it in
Mhm.
2019, right? No,
Right.
2020.
Right.
Completed it in 2020, and then I sold it
Mhm.
at the beginning of this year, January 2022. I sold it to Retro Rick.
Yep.
And that the reason that I sold it is because I needed money to start the business that I'm trying to start. I didn't want to take out loans. I didn't want to go into debt to start this business. So I'm like, you know what? I can get these games back.
Mhm.
I'm already working on it, as you can see behind me. I can get these games back. Starting this business is very important to me, not only because it's going to help it's going to help me work towards my ultimate dream, which is to make my own movie or my own TV show. That's kind of my ultimate dream right now. That's kind of what I'm working towards.
Mhm.
Filmmaking. I'm getting into filmmaking, right?
Okay.
So starting this business is going to help me with that
Oh, wow.
because it's going to be a business that centers around photography and videography, which is going to reinforce those skills, right?
Mm.
But also, like most of America, dude, I got a lot of debt that I need to pay off, right? Student loans,
Mm.
credit card debt, all that shit. You know what I mean? So starting this business and getting that extra income is going to help me get out of debt. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to have a lot of, because I'm not quitting my job yet. The ultimate goal is to eventually be able to quit my own job. But I know that's going to be a while, right? So right now, my focus is get the business going, get it to the point to where I'm making some extra income, get out of debt. And then all of a sudden, I've got a lot of disposable income that I can use to build the collection back up or put back into the business to make the business even better or fund a filmmaking project, like, but you know, like a short film or something like that, right? So it's kind of like one of those things where I'm like, you know what, I don't mind selling my games temporarily because I'm going to get them back, but temporarily to try to take a step forward in life to better myself and work towards my dream. Because you only live once. This is what I try to tell people, man. You only live once. If you've got a dream, just fucking go for it, man. Even, you know what I mean? You just go for it because because we only have so much time on this planet.
Yep.
And the older I get, the more I realize that. I'm 34 now, which, you know, 30s is still young, right? But at the same time, it's you know, at the same time, you know, you get to your 30s and you're like, damn, dude, 30 years went by fast.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm at a point in my life now where I'm like, I want to do something meaningful before I die, right? And so that's why I want to get into filmmaking, and YouTube has led to that. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but yeah, YouTube is kind of
Dude, I'm liking what I'm hearing.
YouTube has been kind of the spark that lit the fire in me, man. If I hadn't have started the YouTube channel, I don't think any of this would have ever happened. I wouldn't have discovered a love of videography, a love of filmmaking. So yeah, man, it's just been, you know, it's kind of like the butterfly effect. You know what I mean? You know, where one decision you make leads to a lot of different things, and it just kind of changes the course of your life. So yeah. And, you know, ultimately, if I get into filmmaking, I want to try to create a story that has a message behind it. Not preachy. I don't want to make anything preachy because we get preached enough by the media and all that shit. But something with a good positive message. Ultimately, a good, you know what I mean. So that's kind of what I want to do at some point.
That's cool, man.
That's awesome.
That's
Butterfly Effect, Ashton Kutcher. I hear you.
Yeah. Dude, I love that movie, man. Love that movie.
But that's awesome to hear. And it's good to, you know, you got to set everything right, and you find out something to spark the interest. It's good to start it on there.
Ain't nothing like games that can do something like that, though.
Bro,
Yeah.
I know,
It all
man.
starts somewhere.
Yeah.
Dude, I love this community, man. The retro gaming community, the game collecting community. I've found that 95% of the people in this community, like yourselves, are awesome fucking people, man. Awesome people. And we can come together. We can come together and we can just have a good time sharing our love of video games, man, and forget about all the fucking problems in the world for a moment. You know what I mean? It's great. It's great.
So I got a question about your collection. So you sold the whole GameCube collection, right?
Yep. Oh yeah. Not only that, but I also sold like 500 other games from various parts of my collection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you're collecting them back, are you collecting them as a full collection, or are you collecting just what you know you're gonna love?
So right now, my sole focus is rebuilding the GameCube collection. And so this whole thing has kind of led to a change in the channel. I've kind of changed my content, and I've changed my content for a couple of different reasons. Number one, the content that I was doing, more scripted stuff, like reviews and different list videos and different things like that. Those videos take a long time to make, dude, because I got to play the games. I got to record the gameplay footage. I got to write the script. You know, I got to do the production. Those videos take a lot of time. And right now, because I'm trying to start a business, I need to do content that I can make faster. So I started doing hunting videos. I've always wanted to do hunting videos. I've always wanted to do it because I love game hunting. And hunting videos are hot right now. They're a lot of fun. So I've always wanted to do it. But kind of a secondary reason is because I needed to free up more time to work on building the business that I'm trying to build. So the hunting episodes take a lot less time for me because all I've got to do from a production standpoint is film while I'm hunting and then film the narrations in the game room, which are super easy because they're unscripted. I just set up the camera, boom, 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 do my narrations, good to go, hand it off to Devin. He does the magic. So that has enabled me to have a lot more free time to build the business. But to answer your question, right now my focus is GameCube because the hunting series, the theme of the hunting series is me taking the audience on a journey of me rebuilding the GameCube collection. That's what I'm trying to do with this hunting series. And I'm trying to show people that you can build a GameCube collection without breaking the bank. So right now I'm at 225 complete in box GameCube games since January. And I've spent, right now I'm at 38% of market value that I've spent for 225 complete in box GameCube games. This is like almost $5,000 worth of GameCube games, and I've spent around, I think, $1,800 at this point total since January.
Okay.
Good stuff.
So yeah, so I'm trying to show people, because people say, dude, all the time I get comments, dude, like when I sold Rick the GameCube collection and immediately said I'm going to rebuild it, I had a bunch of fucking haters. You're never going to be able to get that collection back. You know what I mean? GameCube prices are through the roof.
Yeah.
Just bullshit like that. So this is my way of proving to people that you can do it, and you can do it without breaking the bank. You just got to be smart about it. You got to have the patience, and you got to know what you're doing. You got to have the knowledge. So I'm trying to show people that with this hunting series.
Nice.
Okay.
Do you have in that collection Fire Emblem Path of Radiance?
Not yet. Not yet.
Those are so fucking expensive.
Very
You got to go to the
expensive.
right spot.
That was actually at too many games. That was there.
Yeah, you got to go to the right
That and Radiant Dawn were there.
Do you remember how much they were?
almost
easily
200.
easily
150.
over 100.
About 150.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I figured it would be more than that.
Yeah, I think
Certain places will charge more. Yes.
Yeah,
Well, we saw in around.
I think
area.
Radiant Dawn is more expensive than Path of Radiance.
Yeah.
Because it's Wii U.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's
like-
It's Wii.
You also have to take into account
Wait,
the
Radiant Dawn?
Radiant Dawn is
Wii.
Wii.
Really?
GameCube and Wii.
Path of Radiance is GameCube.
Ooh.
Yeah.
you also have to take into account the condition of the game as well.
Yes.
So that's
Well, inflation
Definitely.
is beyond.
Yep.
Like,
well, inflation, yeah, but the
try
condition
getting
of
the
the price.
Saturn collection now.
When we were
No.
at the
The greatest collection
That's
of all
impossible.
time.
well, remember when we were at
You're lucky you have like most of it.
Seriously.
at the Philadelphia Expo when we were at the
Yeah.
retro game convention there this past weekend.
We're gonna talk about that next week.
We are going to talk more about that next week, but I remember seeing, because I'm a Tetris collector, so I was looking for specific Tetris games, and I remember seeing what was it? I forgot what system it was for, but I saw it, and I'm like, why are there two copies of it, and one of them is cheaper than the other
Condition,
one?
yeah, definitely.
But then,
condition.
and then I looked at it, and I was like, oh no, the manual was all messed up,
one
and
box was
it was
destroyed.
it was all messed up. I'm like,
One
oh,
had ranch dressing all over it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Mike Herman was right
That
there.
was ranch dressing.
Is that?
ranch.
I said, you sure that was ranch dressing?
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, you never know what
That's
that's
the one I found it, so I don't know.
I mean, dude,
Oh,
some people
certainly.
really like games, man. I'm just
Lot
saying.
cheaper.
Yeah, man.
Another.
But no, so first of all, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, fucking masterpiece. Masterpiece. Love that game,
played through
dude.
the whole thing.
Yeah,
And
dude.
yeah, it's one of my.
Yeah.
It's on my top 5. Radiant Dawn is my second favorite game of all time.
I got to get that one.
Yeah,
I never played
that
it.
is. If you like Path of Radiance, this one stomps it into the ground.
It's a sequel, right?
Yep.
It's a sequel.
Essentially. Yeah.
Incredible, incredible game. Now
Yeah.
the other question I have, actually, it's a 2-part question.
Okay.
First one is, what's going on with Astral Chain, man?
Oh, here we go. I knew, dude. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew.
gonna say it
I knew-
earlier.
I
knew
you were
saved
gonna
it.
ask
I
it.
saved it.
I knew you were gonna
I
ask
saved
it too.
I knew it. I knew it. So, all right. So I did start playing Astral Chain sometime last year, right?
Yeah.
I played the first couple of hours, got essentially through the tutorial, and then I got distracted by another game, man.
happens.
You
That's
know what I
happened to me.
mean?
That's what happened to me.
Exactly
Yeah,
what
dude.
happened to you.
That's exactly
Oh,
what happened.
And yeah, and then by the time I finished this other game, I was like, man, I'm gonna have to start Astral Chain over. I don't even remember how to play
It's
now.
worth it. It's worth it. Just start
It
it
is
over.
worth it.
So, dude, I promise I am going to play the game. I just got to figure out when, and I just got to sit down and just do it and not play anything else.
Tunnel
You
vision.
know what I
I'm
mean?
actually dying to see his reaction. That's why I keep harping on him, because I know his reaction is going to be like, holy fucking shit. Same thing with you. Same thing with
Let
you.
me ask you this, man, because I was struggling a little bit with the combat system. Does it click eventually?
Yes.
Yeah,
It
oh,
takes
okay.
like it takes a bit.
Yeah.
It takes like
Okay.
what?
But
Nice 3 hours, 3.5.
When you upgrade it though,
Once
Yeah.
you find that, you
Mhm.
gotta jump over this gate
Mhm.
after finding this damn satellite. Then the
Mhm.
game takes off. I know exactly the part where you stopped at, probably where you had to do some investigation. You're like, I don't know where the hell to look. After you get past that part,
Mhm.
it definitely takes off. You gotta give it that time to get past that.
Yeah.
And then
Cool.
like an hour in after that, after you get out the headquarters, you're like, okay,
Mhm.
the game is picked up. I understand how to play this.
Mhm.
the combat upgrades.
But if you got other
Yeah.
stuff to play, yeah, it's understandable why you would jump
Yeah.
over to something else at that point. But after you get past there, that was a little point that I was like, oh, I played it for a couple of hours. And
Listen.
Listen,
gotta
just
find
just
out.
ask Scott on Retro Rivals, man. He'll talk.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll talk.
Yeah. Ask Scott.
Yeah, yeah.
Ask Scott. He'll
Yeah,
tell
he
you.
likes it. Yeah, yeah.
He says it's like in his top 10 all time.
Dude,
He loves that
Wow.
game so much. Yeah.
Damn, that's awesome.
Because the music of the headquarters. That's where it's at. Just
It's got
good.
cool music.
just
Good,
let
good.
that take
Yes.
you.
You know what?
Okay.
Just let that take you.
I remember seeing the
Okay.
vinyl in at the convention we were at,
Go for
and I
Ashley?
did, yeah, and I was like, should I get it? I
Jesus.
was thinking of it,
You have a record.
Gonna be
player?
expensive as
but I
hell.
don't have it. I don't even have a record.
No, you don't have
player.
no damn record player.
Listen.
But
No, record
thought-
players. I mean, I think
All you gotta do is get a
$5,000.
needle and just get paper and roll it.
Wow.
You ever seen how they do that?
a pencil.
Wow.
With a-
Yeah,
Listen
you
to
can
this
play
guy.
it. You can
You
make,
put it on a pencil and a needle. That's it.
make your own phonograph, man.
That soundtrack's one of the best soundtracks
Yeah.
I've ever heard in the game. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
no, it's a good soundtrack.
I
But
got,
Nice.
but my other question was,
okay, go ahead.
when are we going to see a Retro Wolf top 10 games all time video?
Oh, that's right. You're supposed to do that.
Oh shoot!
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
yeah.
you know, I do need to do that, man. I did a GameCube when I did top 10 games on the GameCube. And that video did pretty good. I need to do that, man. I need to do that. But here's the thing, dude. God, that's gonna be fucking hard, man.
Dude, we were stressing during
we-
the whole process. It was 5 of us. We had to
Uh-huh.
agree. We had,
Yeah.
Because Joel from Media Glitch shouted us out in his video,
Mhm.
and he said, "But the kicker is, you all have to agree on it."
Yep.
Mm.
And you know it was gonna be turmoil.
And we
Dude.
were just fighting amongst games, like
Oh.
5
Mhm.
people agreeing on 10 games all time. I mean, you're gonna be fighting.
We ironed out a list.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
that
got,
was like a 3-hour recording to put everything together.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's,
Wow.
it's hard, but I was like, you know what? I want to see Retro Wolf's top 10 list all time.
Yeah,
I
man.
need to do it, man. I need to do it.
And
I really do. I can tell you
like I
I
said,
can tell you 2 games right off the bat that'll
Elden
be
Ring,
on there.
Elden Ring,
Resident
Elden
Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, Elden Ring, Breath of the Wild, those 3 games will be on there for sure.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Definitely deserves it.
Well, now you got 3.
It's easy. For you.
Probably,
You got one person to do
There you
it.
go. Yeah.
Probably God of War, probably maybe The Last of Us. But see, I would want to consider The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 as like one
As one
addition
game?
to the list. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
your
So,
list. You
It's
can,
your-
you can
yeah,
break the rules. if
yeah,
you want.
yeah, yeah.
You could do it.
Yeah, you're
We
right.
didn't- we
You're
didn't
right.
give
It's my
you-
fucking list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't give you any specific stipulations. Joe.
Yeah,
You gotta
no.
pick, man.
Yeah.
You want to throw
Yeah.
in that caveat? You
It
can
was
go
only
ahead.
Joel that gave us the
Yeah. He knew we would be fighting. That's why he did it.
Yeah, you had a good top co-op games for the GameCube, and I think
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you
yeah.
mashed X-Men Legends 1 and 2 together at the end, and I was like,
Mhm.
I
X-Men
was
Legends
like,
is special.
that was I forgot that came
Yeah,
out
it
for
really
GameCube.
is.
I played on
Bro,
the Xbox.
Special.
those co-op GameCube game video, dude. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but so what we did that week, and that was back in 2021. Yeah, that was in 2021. So we did what we call GameCube Week, where we released like a video almost every day in a week.
Mm.
And that week we tackled GameCube co-op games, where we tried to cover every single GameCube co-op game. And we thought we did it, man. But then I had people in the comments, there were like 2 games. There were like 2 games we missed, dude.
Wow.
We literally, dude, no joke. We spent like 3 days playing every single fucking GameCube co-op game and recording gameplay footage. At the end of the 3 days, me and my nephew were like, we're never fucking playing a GameCube game again, dude.
Want to play another
Yeah.
system?
What was the
Yeah,
Resident
it
Evil
was-
co-op game? Like, what was that? And the teenagers?
Revelation was
No.
co-op?
It wasn't Resident Evil. It was like a horror.
Oh, you talking about Obscure?
Obscure.
Obscure one.
Did you
Mm.
miss Obscure or
That one's not on the GameCube.
it's not on GameCube?
We played it on
Really?
PlayStation.
I placed it. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
PS.
Yeah, it's PlayStation. I don't
It's
think
not on
I
GameCube
don't
at all?
think it was GameCube.
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Yeah.
At least not in America. Maybe it released in Europe or something, but not in America.
There was 2 of them. that came
There
out, but
was
I don't think
3
it was.
of 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
was
was a
3?
remake, yeah.
Mhm.
Bullshit. That's
Hey,
3.
listen, I'm wrong all the time. Man. Look it up.
That's true.
There
Dude,
was that many of 'em. Wow.
Yeah.
no joke. I feel like I've got nearly the whole entire North American GameCube library memorized in my head. Like you could name a game. No joke. You could name a game and I could tell you if it came out on the GameCube in North America or not.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just years of research and collecting.
Kuro Q.
Well, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think it was
I
probably
don't even know
Europe.
what you said.
It was a racing game in
Did,
Europe.
did Skies of Arcadia come out on GameCube?
Yes.
Skies of
think so,
Arcadia
yeah.
Legends. Yep.
Hold on,
Yep.
let me see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Skies of
There
Arcadia.
was a remaster with some new content. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me check something. real
Metal
quick.
Gear Solid, Twin Snakes. Yeah, it was,
Yep.
I have an important
Great
question.
game.
I have an important
Okay.
question. for
What
you
those
right
were the most
here.
important
Listen,
ones
there we
you
go.
could
No,
ever add?
no. This one here right here.
Bullshit.
What sparked the urge to collect Tiger Electronics portable game systems?
Yeah, that's a great question. That's a great question, man. And you know what? I don't even know if I have an answer for that. What did spark that urge? Shit. Okay, so this is the only thing I can think of, right? Because I've been asking myself that. I'm asking myself, why the hell am I collecting these? The games are terrible, right? So I think it was when I went to Mo Game Con, which is in Missouri, with the Gaming Off the Grid, Do You Nerd, some other YouTubers. And there was a vendor there at the convention that had a bunch of Tiger Electronic handhelds. And he had Sonic Spinball and which one was it? I'm trying to look at my handhelds. Batman.
Home Alone.
Batman the Animated Series. So he had Batman the Animated Series and Sonic Spinball. He was selling them for $20 each. I was interested in them because they looked cool. And he was like, tell you what, I'll sell them to you for $10 a pop.
Wow.
So I was like, yeah, why not? And so I guess that just kind of sparked it, man. And then I started researching Tiger Electronic handhelds, dude. I literally researched every one that was ever released. And I was like, yeah, dude, I went deep, man. I went balls deep into Tiger Electronic handhelds. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, these things, dude, I had these when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I actually enjoyed them. I didn't, for some reason, when I was a kid, I couldn't process that they were terrible games. Somehow I had fun with them when I was a kid. So I'm like, you know what? They look cool. You have to admit that when you as far as the artwork and shit, you know what I mean? They look cool.
Yeah.
So they, when you display them, they look pretty cool displayed. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, if I see one out in the wild that is like a license that I'm nostalgic for, like Batman or Sonic or Ninja Gaiden or whatever, Power Rangers, I'm gonna buy it. If it's a good price, I'm gonna buy it. So yeah, I don't know. It just kind of happened, man.
Okay.
Tiger Electronic games are like the physical version of clickbait.
Exactly.
They look cool, but they're freaking horrible.
You start playing them, dude.
Didn't they have like a portable system, like a black and white one, like an actual?
They
Oh,
handheld?
the game.
the Gamecom. They
Gamecom.
released the Gamecom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I don't know
Yep.
what.
Horrible.
I couldn't imagine what games were on that.
There was a Resident Evil game on it, dude.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Really? How much
Yeah,
did that go
and I
for?
think it's actually decent. I've heard it's actually not that bad. Yeah,
Playing on a calculator, man.
I want to look. I want to look that up and see how much.
For real.
dude, I could be wrong, man. Don't hold me to it.
I need to put you to the test real quick before you
Okay.
go to your question. I want to ask, because you said you can name every GameCube game pretty much that was released in North America.
Well, you could name a GameCube game, and I can tell you if it came out.
oh,
Right?
okay.
Yeah,
Well, there was
Yeah,
only
yeah.
one. There was only one Tetris game that came out on the GameCube.
Tetris Worlds.
Damn,
Gotcha.
Bro, I know
got
the
it.
GameCube
Got it right here.
library,
Yeah,
man.
you got it. All right,
Yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah,
Wow.
Very good.
Come at me more, guys. Bring me. I challenge you.
Fine. Let's go to the
All right, I
GameCube
got
collection over there.
How many Resident Evil games were released on the GameCube?
So you got Resident Evil Remake, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Lot of mercy.
And then you got the pure the Pure Evil 2-pack, which was a release with Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil in one pack. And then you got the Resident Evil 10th Anniversary Collection, which was a GameStop exclusive, which was the player's choice version of Resident Evil 0, and Resident Evil 4. Wow. And then you got the GameStop exclusive Resident Evil Collector's Edition, which I've got right here on the shelf. Dude, I know the GameCube library, man.
Dude. All right.
Hit it on the head. Exactly. That's exactly what I would have said.
I know the GameCube library better than my own dick. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Oh my god.
That's the quote of the podcast,
That's
man.
awesome. That is it.
Quote of the podcast.
That's how the podcast is starting.
You gotta hit him with the Owen Wilson. Wow.
Yeah.
Anytime you piss on
I'm
the
just
seat
joking,
by
by the
accident.
way.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I got another question
That's awesome.
because I saw that you have done this and done this well. How do you feel about the short form media like TikTok and YouTube Shorts? Because you seem to have adapted very well to it.
I so my nephew handles all that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he handles all that. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't really. I mean, I'm not crazy about it personally.
Have you
But
seen
I
it impact
get-
your channel though?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, we're hoping that it does. I mean, that's what I mean, right? We hope that it does, but I'm not really seeing it yet. I think we'd have to have one go viral before that happens, right?
Man.
But then we'd have to hope that if it's on TikTok and if it goes viral, we'd have to hope that somehow they know to go to our channel, right? And that's people that watch TikTok religiously are not typically the people that watch longer YouTube videos, because they have shorter attention spans.
Right.
So
That makes sense.
we're going to continue to experiment with it though.
Okay.
From what I've seen, you guys got it down packed though, and it's
Yeah,
gonna
dude,
be
he-
something
dude.
viral pretty damn soon.
Dude, he kills it on the figuring out how to, take portions of our videos or mama retro videos and turn them into TikToks. He kills it on that. Like he knows what he's doing, but we're just not really seeing. Some of them do pretty well, but not like viral. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's interesting to know because obviously we're all testing the waters.
Yep.
Yeah,
We
of
wanna know
course.
what's going on.
hmm
It's a funny
It doesn't
format.
hurt. It doesn't hurt to try it, right? I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's not going to hurt your algorithm on the YouTube channel to try another platform. So
Gotcha. And I also
Yeah.
see that you're doing something tomorrow. So you got Whatnot. which
yeah.
is-
Oh yeah.
Which you'll be selling some stuff on Whatnot.
Yep.
And I want to know because I have not yet ventured into that spectrum.
Okay.
I want to know
Mhm.
what your thoughts are on Whatnot versus eBay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This will be interesting. So, do you want me to tell you what I think from a buyer's perspective, from a seller's perspective, or both?
Both.
Both?
Yeah,
Both. Okay. Let's start with the buyer's perspective. So, there's a lot of people that started getting on Whatnot, and for some reason, they only went to streams like Retro Rick and Pixel Game Squad, Cheap Find Gold Mines. They went to just the big sellers, and because of that, these people saw games being sold for ridiculous prices. And so then you have a lot of people that start hating on Whatnot because they're like, everything's so expensive on Whatnot, even though it's not, because these people are fucking, they're bidding these prices. The sellers are not saying, hey, buy this $5 game for $100.
Right.
It's people that are bidding until it gets to that point and then they're buying it. So what these people fail to realize is, as a buyer, if you want to get good deals on Whatnot, and bro, you can get some killer deals on Whatnot. The key is to go to a seller that doesn't have a lot of viewers. Go to a stream that doesn't have a lot of viewers. If you go to a stream that has a very low viewer count, you're going to get stuff for well below market value, because the less viewers that are in the stream, the less people that are bidding, right?
Less competition.
So
Makes sense.
less competition. So you have a much higher chance at getting stuff for a really low price, because most people start the bids out for $1, 30 seconds. Most people follow
risky.
that format.
Yeah.
It is risky.
Yeah.
It is risky. So if as a buyer, if you want to get a good deal, go to a stream that doesn't have a lot of viewers. If you go to a Retro Rig or a Pixel Game Squad stream, you're not going to get a good deal, because you're talking hundreds of people potentially in these streams that have a hard on for these YouTubers, and they want to bid tons and tons and tons and tons of money because they're buying it from this specific person, which I think is just weird. And then you have people getting mad at the YouTuber because of it, which I think is also ridiculous. So yeah, from a buyer perspective, you can get great deals on Whatnot. You just got to go to the lower audience streams. So that's my tip on that. From a seller perspective, there's a lot of issues. And the issues from a seller perspective is that there are so many people on there selling now that it doesn't matter what time you schedule your stream for, you're going to be competing with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sellers at the same time. You're going to be competing for viewers. Just like on YouTube, if you go live at the same time somebody else does, you're potentially competing for viewers. It's even worse on Whatnot. So as a seller, until you start to build a following, you're probably going to be selling stuff below market value, because you're not going to have enough viewers to get enough bids to reach market value. And obviously, my goal as a seller on Whatnot, I'm all for people getting good deals, but ultimately I want the item to at least sell at market value as a seller.
Yeah.
I don't want people to spend over market value. It happens sometimes. That's the nature of a live auction. That can happen in any kind of live auction.
Yeah.
I don't want people to do that. If they do, that's their decision, right? But it definitely hurts when shit sells for way below market value. So as a seller, until you build that audience, my recommendation is to not sell anything that's that's worth over $20
Gotcha.
until you build a higher following. It's that way if it sells below market value, you're not taking as much of a loss, right?
I got you.
Okay.
Cool.
And for those who don't know, it's like QVC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep.
It's where you take your items, you can sell them live to people, and
Mhm.
It's auction though.
and they can auction it. Yeah, you auction it off
Yep.
to them, but it's live.
It's-
It's not like it's
It's
just
live eBay.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's a cool platform. And what I like about it is they're constantly making improvements.
Mm.
They're constantly trying to make it better, but I don't know that there's a way for them to fix the issue of competing for viewers.
Mm.
There's no way to fix that. So you as a seller, you got to figure out how to bring those viewers in. You got to figure out how to grow your following. So for me, I don't have enough time. I can't do a Whatnot sell every week or multiple times a week like a lot of these sellers do. I only have enough time to do like one a month or maybe one every 2 or 3 weeks, right? So I can't, it's hard for me to build that following up. And I try not to advertise it too much on the YouTube channel because there's a lot of people that don't like Whatnot. There's a lot of people that have very negative views on it, which I don't agree with. And I don't want to bring that kind of negativity to the YouTube channel because I try to keep I try to keep my content positive, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But Whatnot is cool. eBay is fixing to get into that.
Really?
They're launching a beta. Amazon's probably going to get into it.
Oh.
I am surprised that they haven't just tried to buy Whatnot, honestly. So
Wow.
Yeah, surprising.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that
Makes
because
sense.
I've seen on Amazon where they've had like live like QVC style
Oh,
like,
really?
videos and yeah, I've seen it on my on the desktop more, not so much on the
Mhm.
mobile app, but I've seen it and I was like, what is this?
It wouldn't
Oh, it's
surprise me if they
yeah.
just went out and bought them completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the money.
Yeah.
True.
from
They
what
on
I
Twitch.
understand,
Twitch sales.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. there you
That's
go.
probably where it would go.
That's true.
And from what I understand, Whatnot's doing very well. From what I understand, I think their valuation is over $1 billion right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So
I would guess
they're
That's a good
Wow.
they're
idea.
they're doing well, dude. They've got a lot of investors, high profile investors.
Wow.
They're growing very, very rapidly. So as a business, they seem to be doing pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, if you could interact with your buyers
Right.
and
Mhm.
talk to them, you're like, yeah, this is what it does. You want to see the back of it? You
Yeah.
want to see this? You
Yep.
want to see that? That
Right.
seems like the next step
Mhm.
in sales online. So
And another thing I like about it is as a seller, it's really easy to do giveaways. And that's another great thing as a buyer, dude. Like you can just go almost every stream, there's at least one giveaway. So you don't even have to buy anything. Just go on the streams and apply for the giveaways and you might just get free shit. Well, you got to pay. No, you don't have to pay for shipping. The seller pays for shipping. So yeah, you might just get free ship.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
About to do that right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man.
Download
Yeah,
this.
dude. I'm telling you.
More people
Yeah.
on the app.
Not a bad idea.
hmm
Not bad.
Yep.
All right. Anybody else got a question?
I got some doubles of
No
some
questions.
games. about to open up an account right now.
There you go.
That's funny.
Be a seller.
So now we're gonna be competition. So you messed up.
And everyone knows about
That's
it
okay.
now.
Yeah, that's okay, man.
Listen, I wouldn't listen. We got a lot of retro stuff, and I made a lot of mistakes selling a lot of retro stuff, and I probably wouldn't want to make that same mistake again, especially considering the
Yeah.
stuff that we got now is worth.
Yep.
It's up there.
Oh yeah.
But we can have a pretty hell of a good store, but with no viewers, it's gonna lose out. So nope.
Yeah. eBay's
eBay.
safer.
I was like, I was
eBay's
thinking
safer.
eBay.
Yeah.
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 No one's
Yeah.
touching my Shining Force 3 unless
What
they're
about that
giving
Panzer
me
though? What about that Panzer though?
30 grand.
That Panzer though.
30 grand.
The Panzer Dragoon Saga.
I'm
though.
gonna
Man,
find
30
it. It's
grand.
upstairs in
You
the
don't even
attic,
know where
man.
it's at.
It's
You
in the
better
attic.
No idea where
It's
that is.
right next to the Dreamcast. I promise.
Dude,
Why
it's
is
worth
that
more
the
than the house.
Only freaking Saturn game lost is Panzer Dragoon Saga.
That's
Like,
the only one we don't find.
We have it. It's here.
It's
somewhere.
probably in the Saturn. You gotta find the Saturn.
It's in the
It's
Saturn.
in the Saturn.
It's all warped
It's 4 discs.
from the heat.
Oh shit! It is 4 disc, isn't it?
So
Four
better
discs.
look for that tonight.
Oh
Damn.
my god!
Damn it.
So it's one case should be 4 discs in it.
How do you have all the Saturn titles that are hard to find except that one, which is somewhere in the house?
Crazy.
At least find it in
Do you
somewhere.
have what's it called? KO Flying Squad or something like that? You know what I'm talking about? It's like a fucking really expensive game on the Saturn, dude. Hold up, I'll look it up.
KO flying.
Never
It's like one of the
even-
Yeah, that
it's
doesn't
like
sound
one of the
familiar.
most expensive Saturn games. Hold up.
Never even heard of it.
330 Dwarves actually was that too many games.
Uh
I
Well,
saw
every
it,
freaking
yeah.
Saturn game was 300 and up.
There was no Burning Rangers though.
No, they didn't have
Burning
Burning
Rangers.
No.
Burning
The
Rangers,
fuck is
Shining
this
Force
game
3.
called?
They didn't have Guardian Heroes.
They didn't? No, they didn't.
No, someone
I
had
saw-
it.
They did,
I
they did?
saw-
Okay.
I saw Guardian
Yeah,
Heroes.
so-
I saw Guardian Heroes.
Such a great game.
That's very
I saw Dragon Force. I saw Dragon Force 2 in
I saw both.
Japanese.
I
Yeah,
saw
so
the
good.
Resident Evil.
I didn't see a stall,
Saturn.
actually.
No, there was no
I didn't
Assault.
see a stall.
Panzer Dragoon Zui I saw.
Now, Matt, we might have asked you this the last time you were on, but what was it about the GameCube that made you zero in on that one to collect?
So it's really two different things. So I'll go in sequential order, like time wise. So the GameCube, I got it, for Christmas, 2003 with Luigi's Mansion. And it was just mind blowing, dude. Because I went from the Nintendo 64 to the GameCube, and that's a huge leap.
That's
Huge leap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that, and also when I had the GameCube, that was when I got my first job. So that was the first console I was able to buy my own games for. And that meant a lot. That was very special to me. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
You basically
yeah,
grew
it
up with
is.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So I built a pretty big GameCube collection. But the number one reason, I don't know if I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but I have a brother that I lost. He was an older brother. He was 29 when he passed away. It was a freak accident.
Sorry to hear that.
It was in 2008, so it's been a minute. But the GameCube was the console that I probably played with him more than anything. Soul Calibur 2, Resident Evil 4. What's the name of that? It's almost like a Diablo-like game, but you fight vampires and shit and zombies.
For the GameCube.
Diablo-like game.
Why can't I remember the name of this game? Fuck,
I don't
dude.
even remember it.
Wow.
So anyway, so me and my brother, we played a lot of games together on the GameCube, and those are some of my best memories with my brother. So that is really probably the number one reason that makes the GameCube very special to me, because every time I play those games, it brings back those memories with my brother. And obviously, when you have a deceased loved one, keeping those memories alive
Yeah.
is very, very important. So,
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the game Hunter Reckoning?
Hunter the Reckoning,
Yeah.
yes.
Hunter.
Yeah.
World of
Yep,
Bizarre,
that's the one.
I got it.
We actually played
Yeah,
that.
We did play
We
that.
played
It's
there?
4-player, I
It's a
think.
good,
Yeah, it is
good
cool.
game, man.
And it was
that's a good
it
game.
was in your video. Yeah, that was one of the first games in your list of the best co-op
Yeah, yeah.
games for GameCube that I saw.
great-
yeah. That's
great
right. Yeah,
game,
Hunter
man.
Reckoning.
I
That's
thought
right.
it's
Mhm.
4-player, right?
It
Yeah, it is.
4-player, yeah.
4-player,
We played it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back.
I think there was a sequel to it.
love that game.
Wasn't
Mhm.
bad. That was good.
I have one question.
Okay.
When are you coming to New York, man?
So,
You
all
said you
right.
were
So check this out. So the movie that I'm supposed to be helping with, that I backed on Kickstarter. Let me go to this Kickstarter. This movie, I backed this movie in 2020. Kickstarter's not loading, but it was in 2020 when I backed it.
Mhm.
Yeah, right in the middle of the pandemic, right? So the movie obviously got delayed because he wanted to shoot it in New York City. Everything in the movie was going to be shot in Manhattan, I think. So obviously COVID fucked that up, because this is a low budget film, right? And the COVID restrictions made it even more expensive to shoot a movie. So it's been delayed, and that's what I've been waiting on, to find out when that movie is going to be shot, so I can try to come to New York. I would love to be there the whole time the movie's shot and help the entire time, but financially, I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford that because lodging is so expensive, dude. Airbnb is the way to go if you're staying. It seems that Airbnb is the best option if you're staying in New York for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
If you want to stay somewhere relatively nice, right?
Stay with Chalk. Stay in Chalk's place. I don't know. Let me stop.
He's like, what?
I'm
He's
just
like,
joking. I just want to see his face.
I got a 1-bedroom. That's gonna get awkward.
You got a couch, man. You get no shot.
But no, so I'm just right now. I'm really just waiting on, if this movie's still going to happen. Which, honestly, the guy, he's a big YouTuber. He's got over 1 million subscribers. He's got a filmmaking background. He's starting to act like there's a chance it might not happen. So, but here's the thing:
keep hope alive.
even if the movie doesn't happen, I'm going to find my way to New York City at some point, even though the thought of going to New York City terrifies me because I'm not a city person. I've lived in the boonies my entire life. The biggest city I've ever been to was Atlanta, Georgia. That's the biggest city I've been to, man.
Just ignore everyone.
Man.
Just ignore everyone in the city.
When I'm in a city, I'm out of my element, man. I'm out of my element. But I have so many friends in New York City now, you guys included, that I got to go. And then, cause I've got people I know that can help me learn how to deal, learn how to, learn New York City. You know what I mean?
Navigate the city.
Yeah.
Get you real fucking drunk.
You don't even remember. You don't even remember New York City.
Fucking record it, put it on the channel. Be like, yo, Retro Wolf is blasted right now,
bro. You get 3 or 4 whiskey cocktails down me, dude, and you're gonna see a different Retro Wolf in a good way. In a good way. I'm not the belligerent kind of drunk. I'm the goofy, fucking laid back, just crazy, fun, kind of drunk.
Start a separate channel just for that.
Yeah, dude. There you go. But here's the thing, though, dude.
Said we need to crowdfund to get you to New York.
Word. That's a good idea, man.
My filter's gonna go away though the more I drink. Just be aware of that. And
there's no filter anymore.
We don't have any filter.
We don't have a filter.
The only reason we have a filter is because this damn fucking camera in front of us.
But
as soon as it goes off,
dude,
man.
As soon as it's off, it's over.
But no, dude, like worst case scenario, I'm hoping to maybe come to New York City for bare minimum at least a weekend, maybe sometime next year. Is what I'll try to shoot for.
Yeah,
that's good to hear, man.
Let us know.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, man. Yep. Because because I mean, I just I know you guys. I know Patrick Hickey Jr., Retro Gaming Zone. I don't know if you guys know him. So I there's a lot of people in New York that I've become good friends with. So gotta come, man. Gotta come visit.
Hell yeah, man. We're making a big party, big get together to make it happen.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
So on that note, listen, we wish you'd be here like tomorrow, but
yeah.
let us know. But as always, it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Hell yeah.
Likewise, man.
Yeah, man. And if it's
Thanks,
not
guys,
here in person next time, listen, whenever you want to show up on the show, just let us know and we'll let you know. Let's make it happen.
I got to get you guys back on the show too, especially now that I've got Retro Gaming Pandemic, helping with the podcast.
I watched
that.
Be
a lot of fun.
That was good.
Yeah, man.
Good
Definitely.
stuff.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Whenever you want to do that.
Yeah, we're always there.
Yeah, we'll make it happen. But
Sweet.
it's 5 of us. It's we gotta get everybody together.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen.
Yep.
We're gonna get man on that Turtle 6 player.
Yeah.
That's the next thing. Yeah,
That's the next.
Gotta
that's
try
the next-
that.
Real soon.
When I get back, we'll set that up.
All right.
Sweet.
We'll set that up, man.
All right.
But I'm
Make sure you make it through customs.
gonna throw up.
Do you guys care if I plug a few quick things real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let
It's
me
the
go
plug
back.
channel right now.
So this Sunday I've got a game room tour coming out with another collector, because that's something that I love doing. I love finding collectors and being like, hey man, let me do a video on your game room. So I finally got a new one coming out this Sunday.
Oh, nice.
It's not the biggest game room I've done a tour of, but it's pretty. He's got some cool shit. So that's coming out this Sunday.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Man, we need to do a game room tour, man.
We got
gotta
do a
video.
You guys
Got
should.
stuff in here.
We never
You guys
did that.
should, dude.
I mean, we
Game
don't
room
have
tours
walls and
always
walls
do
of
good.
games, but we got a pretty good setup.
We
here.
got some.
Well, we have
stuff.
different rooms of games.
Oh yeah, we do.
Like,
It's a house. It's a house.
Yeah. It's like,
When I find the Panzer Saga, we'll do it.
Yeah, it's gonna
There
be.
you go.
We're gonna film the search for the Panther.
that'll be the video.
That'll be the first thing. The first thing up is that.
Yo, for real. You
I already
joke,
put up-
but that's a
listen,
good idea.
I already put up my whole game collection in the shorts,
No,
The
dude.
little
That
drawer.
little
Oh,
drawer.
like 5 games.
Yeah. That's a
I'm
big
like,
collection.
Jay,
right
that looks
there.
like my collection.
The little drawer games. that I
I'm all
have.
digital. That looks like my collection.
No, you know what?
That's
When you're searching for the game, you got to put a safari hat on.
Hell
You
yeah.
look like, like
You got to dig for that, man.
I got a sombrero.
Dude.
I guess I'll do it.
Now,
now.
during the vid, we get the alcohol collection too at the bar. It's a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
stuff that
Dude, really?
Yeah.
Really?
that's
Dude, what I want to do, if I come to New York City, I want to go game hunting with you guys and film a hunting episode with you guys, man.
Hell
I
yeah.
think that would be
Okay.
awesome.
I'm
Hell yeah.
down.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Do it.
Listen,
yeah,
Michael Herman says Long Island Retro Gaming Convention. What's up with that, though?
Yeah. What's that? April,
Oh,
there you
August?
go.
That's all.
It should be coming up pretty soon. We're
That's
definitely going
like-
to try and make that.
that's-
Definitely.
Oh, we're gonna do a
That's
pod. We're doing a podcast.
I know
there.
Riggs is going to be there. We got
We're doing a podcast.
Oh, sweet.
we already
Nice.
set up with the we're good friends with the owner, so we
Yeah,
got-
we're gonna be doing a podcast there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We
That'll
have
be
friends the
awesome.
other day,
Yeah.
We should be able to do something there.
But that's the next thing.
Hell
but,
yeah.
But yeah, definitely, man.
Hell
Definitely.
yeah.
I'm throwing up the socials. Pow.
Yeah, you want to shout out your socials? We got it right here on the channel right now. People
Shit.
viewing, but for people listening, let them know where to find you. No, for real. Let them know where.
Dude, I lost audio as soon as you said that.
Oh,
My audio. Yeah.
My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
hilarious.
So YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, you got it on the screen there. Yep. And then Mama Retro on YouTube, which we haven't done a new Mama Retro video in a while, man. I kind of feel bad. We're going to. We got a lot of cool shit planned for Mama Retro. We got to get her over here and do a batch filming and get a bunch of stuff filmed in a day. And we just haven't had a chance to, man. So Mama Retro's kind of fell behind a little bit, but
It's all
there'll be
good.
some
She's
stuff.
doing okay, right? Mama Retro is good.
Oh yeah. No, she's good, dude. She's good. It's just,
Okay.
she lives about an hour away. So, and with gas prices and everybody being
Yeah,
busy,
serious.
it's
Yo, gas
tough,
price.
Every
man.
time I go to the gas station, I cry. It is
Oh.
depressing.
It's
Man.
like buying a video game every time you go to the fucking
Yeah,
gas
dude.
store.
it is. Buying a
Dude, it
PS5.
is.
PS5 game.
PS5 game.
Exactly. Now I'm buying them.
Yep.
Like, this ain't
There
much
you
at
go.
all.
I'm like, is that
Yeah.
filled that much? I
Mhm.
can't fill a tank
Yeah.
for less than 70? What happened?
I got a
Dude.
4-cylinder and I'm paying.
You
I'm
could
like, damn.
ride a bicycle and save up the money to buy a PS5 game
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
In
just saying.
3 days.
Yeah.
and get exercise at the same
Yeah,
time.
you get yourself in shape.
But
For real.
but you guys
Yeah,
for the
man.
audio podcast listeners, go to Retro Wolf 88, search that, and definitely subscribe to all those channels.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Appreciate it.
All right, my friend. It's been fun.
Take care, brother.
Be good,
Thank you
sir.
guys. It's been a pleasure.
Hell
See you
yeah.
soon,
I'll
man.
try.
Appreciate you coming on.
All right. Until next time, man.
Until Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Tell Ninja Turtles.
Peace.
That's gonna be great. The 6 players always pandemonium.
That game just brings people together.
Yes.
Really
Doesn't
does.
it?
Oh,
It just
dude.
brings
Dude,
the
it's
world
6
together.
players.
That is the pure
6.
nostalgia joy.
That's the biggest
I had a
mic drop.
smile
The
biggest
arcade
mic
is
drop.
timeless. So
on like a smile on my face the whole time playing.
So we thought it was 4 players forever.
How crazy would that be?
It still would have been amazing for
some
Exactly.
some miracle game of the year Ninja Turtles Shredders Revenge.
Oh,
I would be like,
over
Well,
Elder
yeah.
Ring Legend.
If there was a retro game, like, it was
Category?
a side-scrolling beat 'em up of the year,
beat 'em up
definitely would
category.
win, yeah.
No.
But if it should win action.
it's
game
gotta
of
get
the year,
something.
Definitely.
It needs
I
to
definitely
come
get
away with
something.
some award, or it's gonna be some
Please.
bullshit.
I think it should win action game.
They
of
need
the
to have a 4-player category. You know, like
co-op game of the year.
co-op game of the
maybe
year,
co-op.
definitely.
But I think they should split the 2-player co-op and the
But-
3, the 4, the
Yeah.
5.
But what happens when River City Girls 2 comes out, though? It's going to be a challenge. This year?
And when they
Is it
announce,
this year? though?
It is this year.
year?
It's in August. Yeah.
and when they announce,
It's in
you know,
August.
they might have a special announcement for that too before they drop
Oh, yeah.
it.
Imagine if
I
they
bet
held
that
it back
four-
and said 6
4
players.
players, 6 players.
6 players. They
Oh
said,
no!
How'd you do the net code?
I can't.
I'm like, yo, we should
With
find out.
all the
Well,
characters
They've been
from every,
quiet, though. They've been
Exactly.
quiet.
With
They
all
ain't say
characters.
nothing.
They've
They
been
ain't say
quiet. With
with the whole River City universe, like
Streets
every
of
character.
Rage 4 fucked everything up in
Uh-huh.
a good way.
nothing.
Agreed.
Oh,
Now
that's great
Turtles
stuff.
messed it up. for
People are like,
everybody.
people are like 2 players. What the fuck is that bullshit?
Oh,
4, at least
now it's
4.
8-player River City.
I'd be like, stop.
Dude.
8 players?
Eight
Like,
players.
16 players.
They'll
Wait, what?
They'll shrink everything small.
48 players.
Just keep going.
Bomberman.
half the characters are gonna be just walking. Everyone else, like 4 people are fighting, and everyone else is just
freaking
walking.
MMO.
around.
All the characters would be like tiny as hell.
Yeah, oh,
You
man.
can play as the henchman.
It would be the old graphics, right?
It'd be Atari.
The old
No,
gra-
it'd be-
of Underground. Yeah,
Oh.
Underground graphics,
Yes.
which is fine.
That would be weird, man.
Oh man.
Terrible.
Anyway, hey guys, if you guys aren't aware, we do have a live stream schedule.
Are you?
That's right.
We do.
That's
It's on.
new.
It's on our live channel.
Yeah.
That's right. So if you have it, subscribe to that.
Level 857 live. Or level 857 live, depending on how you want to say it.
Exactly. Live.
Live a live.
We live, y'all.
Oh yeah, and that's right. It starts off with the first Monday of every month. We have the Indie eShop recap, which is starting on the 4th of July.
Oh,
That's
There's
right.
gonna be some fireworks in that thing.
Explosions and fireworks.
Right. America's Independence Day.
America.
America. Byron.
Then we got Tuesday.
And then we got Tactical Tuesdays with me, Algie857, where I
Alright.
play a puzzle game, RPG, or a strategy game. So tune in for that. And of course, the podcast, which is every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yes, unless
Oh,
otherwise
yeah.
specified.
That's correct.
But usually Wednesdays.
Oh, yes. And then, of course, Thursday Thrills with Sticks.
me.
Playing something new, old, or indie.
Thrills.
Tune in to find out, man.
I have a suggestion for you.
Nah, I know what I'm playing this week.
Okay, good.
No, like for the first like 10 minutes because it's not just a demo.
What's that?
Fallen City Brawl.
Word.
Dude, I haven't even played the demo.
That might be on like
It's just the first
Friday,
stage.
like on Friday, Friday.
It's the first stage.
you know
It's
what
the
I'm
first stage.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
That should be a
Where's
Friday
the demo?
Fridays thing.
Where can
That
I
might
get
be
the
a
demo?
Friday, Friday.
Steam.
I don't have Steam.
You don't have
Get
Steam.
one, man. It's free.
Have
Just download it. It's
download.
free. It's a demo. Free.
You got a computer, don't you?
You, have
like
a
free?
you can run that shit.
You don't like free? It's free.
Fighter Fridays with Big Choco, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Tune in. We'll play a free demo.
Hopefully. It's too expensive.
We'll play a fighting game.
Smash
Listen,
Friday.
if you're a fighting game fan, all right, you want your fighting game kick or beat 'em up, punch. Tune in to Fighter Fridays, man. That's right.
It's all in the mind.
It's going to be a double feature this Friday.
Okay.
DNF Duel
Okay.
and Smash Ultimate.
We started
There you
Smash Ultimate first,
snap.
right?
There you go.
You know what? I can spoil mine
Smash
too.
Ultimate first.
I can spoil Thursday.
Smash
Spoil away.
Ultimate's going to be at
I'm trying to spoil Thursday thrills.
Spoil away
nuts.
if you want.
Smash Ultimate's going to be at 8 o'clock, and then DNF Duel is going to be
Later.
before that.
Okay.
No, before that.
Oh, before that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so guys, what I'm gonna play? I'm playing Fall Guys. It's free to play,
Oh.
and it's newly free to play. So I definitely got to play that on the channel because we haven't played Fall Guys, and I think that's a title that we very much missed out on.
Oh.
So now that everybody can play it free to play, feel free to join if you want to. Thursday Thrills. See what happens.
There you go.
We should set that up
There we
too.
go.
We should set that up.
Oh
with
no,
Media
there's definitely gonna be
Glitch.
more.
And then,
Yeah.
of course,
Oh yeah.
whenever we have time, we do the random streaming shows, which is a backlog break, and Smashmatics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel a new Smash-O-Matic
Yeah.
coming very soon.
It's gonna happen soon.
So someone could like return the game and not want to play this game ever competitively again because we laid a smack on them so bad that they don't want to play it anymore.
What's wrong with you?
oh yeah.
Be sure to check it out.
I'm angry.
Check
Random.
it all out. Man.
It's random though.
All right.
Who yelling?
So here we go, guys.
Hell yeah.
can't
Everybody
yell
in the
into the
chat,
mic.
thank you so much, man. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
Except for that bot, whatever that was.
The perv bot.
in there.
Hey, listen.
Pervbot.
that was comments.
Pervbot helped us get to 100
Pervbot.
comments.
Exactly.
Everybody only shows up when you're doing good.
yeah.
Special
So-
shout out to Phasmopolitan for dropping in for the
Yes.
first time.
Thank you.
That
Thank
was
you.
really
Thank
great.
you. Thank you.
And Charlie Mack.
And Charlie Mack, he drops in.
Shout
here
out,
and there.
shout out.
Yeah.
TV
Shout out to
Pal-
Steve
Hasselhoff,
He
what's
popped in
going
here.
on?
Yo.
Yeah,
Last second.
that is a Sephiroth shirt. This shit is fire, right?
Yeah, everybody who messaged or said anything in the chat, thank you, and everybody lurking. Not saying
appreciate it,
anything,
man.
we still appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
We like the lurks.
Thanks for the watch, man.
Love y'all.
Thanks for the
Doesn't
watch.
hurt to lurk.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't
Don't
have to
lurk.
be
Put in
Adam's
that work.
family. We like
Damn
the
it,
lurks.
man. Listen, I was trying to keep it going. You ruined it. Put in
Now
that work.
now
Even
you-
if you got to twerk.
Hell, man.
Wow.
All right, I'm done.
This ain't OnlyFans, man. Come on. Man. Anyway, you see the socials up on the screen there. Follow us, man. Hit that like button. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, man.
We'll see you next time.
And we're going to see you next week.
Thanks for the love, y'all.
Thank you.
Hey.
Peace.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all.